welcome to ArtCo Drone Solutions. We've got a fantastic show for you guys tonight. And also a happy Easter to you guys in the Philippines. Margie is in the chat. I want to wish her a happy Christmas. And Dominic, who is elsewhere, he will be joining us a little later. So, hey, somebody new has arrived to my show. Oh, hey, look it's Bucky Beaver. Hi there, everybody. Look at that. Hey, ooh, wow, you got a lot of people out there. That's great. Yeah. Well, hey there, Bucky. Good to see you. Hey, he's new to the show. Just got him yesterday at Bucky's Truck Stop. That's right. That's right. Oh, Margie gave me 30 NT, which is what? I guess that's not Filipino money. That's Taiwanese money. So let me go take care of something. Yes, Bucky, you'll be back in a second. All right. Okay, so let's go over here, and we need the cash register sound. Yes, that's right. And let's keep that train going. Ooh, yeah. There we go. And so everybody, there's a super chat from Margie. She's all the way, I think she's in Taiwan. Good to see you. Been following her live stream, which is great. So let's start the show off. Let's get my co-host all the way from the blue state of New York. It is Charles. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Art. Everybody in the chat?
Yes. How's the weather? Is it still raining there?
No, the rain's gone.
Oh, good.
And it's seasonably warm today, I believe.
Okay, good.
Windy.
Good. All right. Well, let's welcome all the way from Port St. Lucie. It is Uncle Bill. Welcome,
Hey.
welcome.
Well,
Welcome,
thank you.
welcome.
I like how you said hi to me in the chat, like we weren't already talking behind the scenes. That was very clever. That's good. It was good. Thank you. And it's warm down here in Florida.
Oh, good.
74 degrees. Looks like we're going to have good weather for the meetup.
Awesome.
I'm in the Florida mood with this here. You know,
Great. Yeah, that looks
and
good.
this shirt here.
Mm-hmm.
So, Artie, you going to play with that puppet the whole show?
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he talk?
Yes, he does.
What does he say? Hey, Artie.
Hey, it's great to be here.
Well, you could have trimmed your fingernails first. You know, it would have been more pleasant.
Let's say, as long as Art's eyes don't roll back in his head while the puppet is off screen, we're okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's what did you say? Oh, Bucky says, yeah, that's probably the only time you have your hand over in a beaver in a long time.
Oh my God.
Yes. All right, it's great. Hey, we got let's say hello to everybody in the chat. We got Chuck Kovachin. We got London Earth, all the way from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Charles Skoleski. And Ronnie, God bless America. And we got Ryan. And yeah, the V's are really hard for me to say. So we got Ryan from Waypoint, New England. We got Scott Nadeau. Welcome. Good to see you. Oh, it's great to be here. So maybe you'll see me on Monday on Lloyd's show. We can have everybody doing ventriloquism. Yeah, that's right. So, yeah. All right. Okay. Yes, it's time for you to go home, and maybe we'll bring you back a little later. All right? Okay. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I got that at Bucky's. I bought 2 of them. One of them is going to my goddaughter Ella, who just turned 6 years old a couple days ago.
And that would be appropriate for her to play with a.
Yeah. And who else? Margie TV. We got Margie here. We got Bill, as in Bill, and Uncle Bill. And who else do we have? Scott Nadeau. And we got a whole bunch of people. Good to see you, everybody. Cool. We got a good crowd going so far. That's right, Lon.
You know, it's funny. Lon made me feel really bad last week. He said how mean I was being to him. You're so mean to him. You know, if Lon Denard thinks I'm mean, I must be a true a-hole.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because he doesn't hold back.
No.
Mm-hmm. No. So I'm gonna be nice to you today, Artie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking lovely as ever.
Well, thank you. I will send Lon a link if he'd like to jump in. Let's see if I could.
No. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness gracious me.
Yeah, we could do that. And LON Lon Denard.
You're so mean. You're so mean to him. I was like, what? Me? I'm a peach.
Yeah. So everybody, so it looks like the weather's going to be pretty good for next week. God, I wish I was there. Maybe next year. It'll look a lot better. I'll have more vacation time because each year I keep accruing more hours up until the 5th year. Then I'll have 120 hours of vacation, which is great. So, just watched Falcon 9 launch just before the show. So that's awesome. Always.
Where'd they take off from?
Same place in your neighborhood there. And
you gotta start paying attention to these things.
Yeah. They're launching a bunch of satellites, but it's not Starlink. It's EU satellites. Okay. And so
you're welcome. You're welcome, EU.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we got Michael, Cool Cat. Good to see you. Welcome. And so I always get a kick out of watching that thing. You know, the booster landing on the landing pad, not at the launch site, but they've got the barge that goes out there. Watch it land. Hey, we got Barkley. Good to see you, Bark.
Yeah, they got that return to home thing working pretty well.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what else? Great weather here today. It's been nice today. The last few days have been really nice. We may hit 70 tomorrow, which is good.
That's funny. You looked over your shoulder like that was a real view or something. Yeah, good weather today.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we got Jody Drone Shots in the chat. Good to see you. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've got a little less than 6 weeks to my trip. And
where are you going?
Yeah. To the Philippines. Yes.
Oh, have you been there before?
Yeah, this will be my 3rd trip there.
Do tell.
Yeah. And we got Glenn Thunderbird States. Good to see you. Welcome. And so that's, as far as I know, they've been having great weather there. And what else? Yeah, so I'm all booked and ready to go. So I just need to start getting stuff ready to put in the suitcase, get some more fishing gear ready, and get my drones ready, and get ready to go. This time I'm bringing the Air 2 with me instead of the Avata. I think it'll handle the wind a little better than the Avata.
Cool. I just looked at the update for Saturday the 6th here in Port St. Lucie, Florida, which is Jensen Beach, same thing. And Saturday the 6th, they did drop at 2 degrees. 72 degrees
Oh boy, good.
for the high, 60 for the low, but 72 degrees and 0% precipitation. Zero until 5 o'clock, and it goes all the way up to 1%.
Oh, wow.
So-
And bring a hoodie for that morning. It's going to be kind of chilly in the morning.
And for Friday night, 60s. Come on, be a man. And then Friday night for the get together at Sticks, because there is an outdoor patio where everybody can hang out. And
Awesome.
you know, those who do smoke, they can, or whatever, vape, whatever, they can do it out there and have a drink.
Mhm.
And that's where the cornhole is. Very important thing, cornhole. Well, looks like also good weather for Friday.
Awesome.
1% all day. Actually, at 5 o'clock, which is when it starts at 5, 0% chance of precipitation, 67 degrees. That's
Mhm.
awesome. Awesome.
That's great.
Yeah.
And hopefully Monday will be a great day as well when you guys go out fishing.
Well, let's see if they're guessing Monday. And they are guessing Monday. And Monday, 75 for the high, 64 for the low, 3% chance of rain.
Awesome. Hey, and we got Angel, the drone guy, 42 Adventures. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you.
Wow, very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And,
Good weather, good times, good friends, good drinks, good food.
mhm.
Good
Hopefully,
night nurse. Huh?
hopefully you'll catch a lot of fish when you guys.
It's all about hanging out with friends.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I mean, I'll catch fish, whether they're keepers or not. I don't know. You always catch something. I caught about 14, 15 fish the last time.
Right.
Like
Hey, let's
3 or 4
welcome
keepers. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
all the way from Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's Lon Denard. Welcome, welcome.
What up?
Avada.
Hey, howdy.
Elon.
Hi, Lon. How are you?
All scruffy, chilling.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like shaving today.
Yeah, I'm a little offended by that.
By what?
Nothing. Not even nothing. Never, ever actually offended by anything. But yeah, you look great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Didn't you know you're supposed to dress up when you come on Artie's show? Look at him.
I know he's got a polo on even.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pulled it out of a dumpster and threw it on real quick, it looks like.
He got his Lacoste shirt. He's gonna bring his members only to the Philippines.
Yep.
He's dapper.
Mm-hmm.
Dapper art.
Dapper. Yep. That beaver was dressed better than you are, Art.
Dapper.
He wears a fur.
Beaver.
Yeah.
Man.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, I took my sister up to Bucky's and we had a breakfast burrito. Oh,
You guys have really drank the Kool-Aid on that gas station.
Yeah, no shit. What the hell? It's like Bucky's.
Took my
everything.
dinner, my sister to Bucky's.
yeah.
It's a
People
gas
on
station.
dates in that. He's taking people on dates to that motherfucker, man.
know.
Jesus Christ, dude. How would you like to go to Bucky's?
Bucky's, yeah.
Bucky's.
This most is sophisticated. We're going to Bucky's.
Barkley wants to
Bucky's.
offend me. Barkley wants to offend me. You can try.
Yeah.
Woof woof.
We got Joe Merca. Hey, Joe. Good to see you. And Steve Knowles. Good to see you. And breakfast burrito was awesome. Huge. And so we just bought one, split it. and ate that, and then went back in and bought a bunch of stuff.
So when you bring your sister out to eat, not only do you bring her to a Buc-ee's, you make her split the fucking breakfast burrito with you. You're
Oh,
a big,
they're
you're
huge.
big time, Art. You are. You're big.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm sorry, that was that mean shit you were talking about. I gotta say.
No, man, it sounded accurate.
bought a lot of fudge, different flavors. So far, my favorite is the caramel chocolate fudge with sea salt on it. Ooh, that was good.
Was it good? That's good.
Mhm.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Did you
And
pack the fudge yourself?
oh yeah, I had Ken Heron help me.
What?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you know,
Ooh.
that candy
Ooh,
place
that was
down in
hard.
Atlantic City. Yeah,
That's Art. God.
it was the taffy.
No, and thank you for that image. Oh my God.
Mhm.
That must be underage fudge.
Well, there you was. Yeah, there you go. I'm packing beaver fudge. There we go.
Yeah, Giardia assist fudge. You know, I have. You guys don't know about that. Pennsylvania, that was a thing. The beavers shitting in the water and everybody getting Giardia assist. Anyway, have you guys ever had fudge that wasn't at least good? Is there such a thing as bad fudge?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's just ridiculously sugary, yeah.
And it was bad?
Yeah.
I've never had bad fudge. I don't know.
I felt really grainy fudge before, but I think it was
Yeah.
homemade. Somebody made it was really grainy. It wasn't very smooth.
Right.
Grainy.
All right.
fudge.
I can see that, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe it was
Probably
old. Maybe it was packed in a little too tight.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't taken out to dinner first.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, bills and that, they don't call you, they don't write you. Yeah.
Right in, baby. No lube or nothing.
What was with the Ken Heron comment in packing fudge? I don't understand. Please explain that to me. What does that even mean?
Come on. No, do it. I can't take it. No. No, I beg of you, please.
Oh gosh. All right.
Hey, anybody that Angel, you mentioned Angel. I don't know if he got a hold of Ray, but the hotel, that code works until the 31st to get the discount on the hotel.
Oh, wonderful.
But
I just booked mine today.
People have. Oh, you did? Okay, because people said they called and they couldn't get a room.
No, don't call. Go on Hilton.com.
Go online. I said that. I said if you go online, there's rooms available. If you do it online.
Yep. You go to Hilton.com and then you go to special rates. And then you put in Ray in the coupon code, and then it'll show you the two types of rooms: the king suite and the dual queen bed.
What's the rate?
$139 for the dual queen and $149 for the king with a sofa bed.
That's good. That's a good price. What did you get?
I got the dual queen for me and Billy.
Ah, okay.
Sure you did.
Yeah.
No, I did. Billy's cute, but he's not that cute.
Well, you could put him on the sofa bed, for that matter.
No, why would I do that though? You know what I mean?
You're twice his size, and you probably could.
Oh no, I could do that, sure, but no, I'm just two queens and that
Yeah.
Hey, we even got a rental car. We got a rental car for Hardy Har. We got a rental car for $200 for the week. I mean, we're
that's fantastic.
Yeah,
wow.
dude.
No shit.
Oh, that's an SUV. I'm not talking about some pissant little Chevy Cruze or something. I'm talking it's either an Equinox or a RAV or a
is that through a
like
standard car rental company, or was it one of those?
Yeah, Hertz. Through Hertz.
Yeah. Wow.
Ah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was shopping them this morning, and everybody was around that actually.
Really cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
$200-300 would have put us into pretty much any car we wanted up until you get to the crazy shit.
Mm.
Where I could have got a Cadillac for $250 for the week. a caddy. What do they call that? The XT5 or something? XT4, whatever it is, the Cadillac SUV. So
this is why. Oh, Jim Beauchard just sent me. I just shared it. Now I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, there you have it.
There you have it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
He looks happily packed.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you're a little boy. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, well, whatever. Don't get me started on Ken Herron, dude. It seems like a week can't go by without him showing his true colors just a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more. Just I've been saying it for years. Everybody's like, "Oh no, Ken is a great guy." Okay, okay.
I don't know what's going on. I don't pay.
Oh, you didn't see the last little thing?
No, I don't pay attention.
He got somebody copyright striked because
Yes.
they used 8 seconds of his video where he was hawking some stupid colorblind glasses that were a total scam. And the guy called the glasses out, not even Ken. Called the glasses out, and they used 8 seconds of his clip and other YouTubers' clips, you know, just saying these guys are promoting these glasses, but they're bullshit, right? And then Ken got him copyright strike and got YouTube to take his video down. Yeah, for using 8 seconds of his video, you know, under fair use. So the guy had to fight and go back and. Well, there you have it.
There you have it.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. I once heard he bought Girl Scout cookies too. So
Yeah.
who cares what else he's ever done? You know? Any rate, it just, you know, whatever. I've been saying it for years, man. Everybody's like, "Oh, Ken Herron's so great." Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So anyway, the room thing is on. I just want to make sure everybody knew that because everybody kept being told up like last week or week before last that the discount was over already, and it's not. So hopefully nobody booked rooms elsewhere. If you have booked rooms elsewhere and it's a lot more expensive, you might want to consider trying to get a room at the Hampton for this this lowered rate.
Oh, that's a great price. That's around the price of like the Best Western, which is not half as nice.
Right.
I mean, it's right there, but it's don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a room, you know. But in fact, he's got a pretty good restaurant in it at the Best Western. Maybe we can do something there. Yeah. Hooligans. It's like an Irish pub restaurant with pretty good, with really good food. It's very busy. They do a good job there.
Is this a real Ray Kelly?
But that's right up the street, by the way. That's right across on the other side of the bridge on the right side. So maybe we'll do that. Hannigan's. That's what it is.
Hannigan's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, you might want to consider that if you thought that the discount was going to be over with and you got a room somewhere else, you might want to consider trying to get this room because
it's a great price. It really is. You can't get a decent place for that anywhere near that.
No, it's like $300 when I initially get online for the same room for Friday. I believe it is Friday or Saturday. It's like $296.
Well, the next parking lot over, that Home 2 Suites by Hilton, they've got them for like 170 something a night.
Do they?
Right.
Yeah, a couple suites room. It's a nice place. That's the one where Max and Tammy stayed there when they were in town because they have some pet friendly rooms. But it's a good place, you know. But that deal is still better. The Hampton's still cheaper, you know, and that's where everybody's going to be, you know. Not everybody, but you know,
which may or may not be a positive. No, I'm just kidding. It may not be a positive thing, you know.
Not going to get any sleep. People knocking on each other's rooms in the middle of the hey, come on out. We're going to fly in a parking lot. The thing I remember about that place was watching Joe Fodoleo. I've never crashed my but I got to see the first crash, the second and the third all in the same night. Right in the parking lot. It kept going. Thing's pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
Cool.
But anyway. So you're staying there with all the guys. That's good. That's great.
Yeah. You know, I just told Billy because Billy's so busy, and he's Mr. Last Minute, and I just got tired of
Happy
waiting.
Easter.
So I went in and took care of it.
Well, he totally left it up to you because when he was on, whose show was he on?
Raise, maybe.
It was on Ray's, yeah. And he said he was leaving. You took care of everything. But he said that a few days ago, so he thought you already took care of it, I think.
Potentially. It's hard to say. Billy's so last minute because he's so busy. It's insane. Now he's trying to get video of that bridge, that collapsed in Baltimore. I don't know if he's made it down there to get it yet. It might be too late, really, because they're really trying to pull it. They're trying to get it out of there. So
right. Hey, we got Unlimited Vertigo. Welcome.
Well, video of them craning it out would be pretty cool anyway.
Yeah,
very cool actually.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Dom?
How Don?
How about
Hi, Dominic?
Yeah.
Happy
Hey,
Easter to you all.
Are you homeless again?
No, I'm on my way to having Easter Sunday lunch.
Oh,
Are you guys having potatoes?
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Wait, you're on your way from it or to it?
To it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Easter Sunday lunch. So what is a traditional Australian Easter Sunday lunch?
Usually for me, it's having yum cha with my brother and a few other close family members. But this year we've decided to go Japanese.
Did you say chow?
Yum cha.
Come cha.
Oh, okay.
It's baskets of Chinese dumplings and other various foods.
Oh, we call it dim sum.
Similar. Hi, Ray.
Hey, Ray.
Asians are hardcore Easter Sunday fanatics, huh?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, all those Chinese and Japanese Catholics.
Well, I mean, they bury egg, just to get Easter egg hunt. They bury eggs in the ground, for 100 years, and
Mm-hmm.
and then they find them and dig them up, and they're all different colors and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, cum trees are earlier in the year. About late September, early October.
I like General So chicken.
Me too. General Shao is one of my favorites too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that how you say it? Shao? I've been saying
General
so.
Shao.
So like so and so. So
No, maybe it is Shao. I don't know.
yeah, you could be right. I don't know. What doesn't matter? It's good shit. Good shit, man.
It could have been say it isn't so then.
It isn't so.
It isn't so. Whoa. Say it isn't so.
There's a good. Well, if you guys want to do that, there's a good buffet right there. Again, right across the bridge on the right hand side, and they've got. I don't know if you like.
Things.
Raw fish. What do you call them?
Sushi.
Sushi.
Or
They got a huge sushi bar. It's both Japanese and Chinese, and they got Chinese like buffet with it. Nice people, good stuff, very reasonable price, and it's right there. And they always have General Show or Shao's chicken out. So
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The what's the name of the place? I don't know. My wife and I like to go there.
Chinese
Anyway.
something.
No, it actually sounds Japanese. Actually,
Okay.
Sakura.
Sakura. That's actually right. How did you know that? Did you go there last year?
I watch a lot of Japanese shit on TV.
It's called Sakura.
I do. I watch a fuck ton of Japanese. I'm trying to learn Japanese.
Oh,
So
it's actually the name of the business. It's Sakura. There's when you cross the bridge, you go over. There's a public shopping center. It's right there in Sakura. Yep.
Oh.
Very reasonably priced. Right there. All kinds of stuff. Right there. Yeah.
yeah.
And they're nice. The owners are nice. They like us. They like my wife. When I come in without my wife, the owner, she comes over and she hits me. Where your wife at? She a nice person. You be good to her. Okay. And I haven't been there in a while, so I'm ready. If I go now, I'll get a good whack. I like friendly places like that, though. You know, they treat you like family. You know,
Oh, yeah.
because you know you always hit your family. Hi, Ray.
Ray, and
I took Ray to Sakura actually. Now that we mention it,
we got John, the Pro Cut. Welcome.
Hello.
And he's back from
Hello.
Doom Buggy Repair. It is
My
Don.
on.
Taking a break from it.
Ah,
Down
okay.
the balls.
Yep. And stretching. Yeah.
Hi, Laurie.
And yes, Uncle Bill. Sakura.
Better.
Sakura. Cherry
Sakura.
blossom.
oh well, you know it's.
Sakura.
I said it wrong, so it's
Yayoi no soda wa mi wa tasu kagiari. Cherry blossom, cherry blossom.
yeah.
It's a big sky, and I can see everything in it. Is a translation.
But is it a proper
Hi,
buffet?
Joe.
How cashew chicken? Do they have cashew chicken?
No, I don't think
Me
usually.
either.
I like cashew chicken.
It was invented in Springfield, Missouri.
Okay.
That's very
Number
exciting
6,
for you.
Glenn, hello.
No, they put General Tso, they put Mongolian beef, they put
That's what I thought.
chicken broccoli, of course. Who doesn't? And I
Good
don't know. They
point.
got a lot of stuff. They got like 4 or 5 tables.
I like Hunan.
Hunan, me too. Spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good way,
I like
guys.
spicy pork lo mein too. Spicy
Yeah.
pork lo mein.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I had to look it up. Sakura means cherry blossom.
Yep.
Egg
I had to
foo young.
remember.
What?
So Sakura means cherry blossom, and I had to remind myself. You know, that's what it means. That's why a lot of restaurants are named Sakura. I think it's a chain actually. There's such thing as the chain.
Well, this place isn't. It's a mom and pop, but
Yeah.
like I said, it's a good place to go. Nice people, and there's actually a much bigger buffet the other way, going towards Port St. Lucie. If you want nothing but, well, they put out some sushi too, but they have a nice cold bar. All you can eat shrimp with the dinner. You know, nice size shrimp too.
You eat sushi?
Huh?
No, I never met her.
Mikasa is the name of that place.
Ah,
Mikasa.
My home.
Yeah, I know that was. I know what. Come on, son.
Not Mikasa, Mikasa.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There's a place out here called La Familia. That means the family.
Beef.
Translating for you, Lon.
You're so international that you know that.
Hey, Lon.
Yo quiero-
You know what?
yo
Donde
quiero Taco Bell. Huh?
Donde es la biblioteca?
Spanish too.
It's like
Bistec,
Spanish
que va?
restaurant.
Servimos hamburguesas. Bistec, que va?
Yeah,
Servimos.
Paca. That's Japanese for idiot. Nani?
My wife can curse in like 9 languages. I can have her come in here and just fill us in on a whole bunch of the stuff. That's all she remembers.
I know, right? That's what the words you learn first.
Yep.
Yeah. The chinga de madre.
The other place we went to after fishing. I don't remember where we went, Ray. Oh, you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the place that's on where we all sat and ate. That was New English Fish Market.
Oh,
Yeah, they actually have a store, you know, a plate where you buy fresh fish and like that, where people go when they don't come home with anything, and then attached to it is an actual restaurant. That's where we ate. But that was good. That was good, and it was close. It was on the way back from the boat, you know. So there's also Conky Joe's, which is right by the meetup. I mean, it's a little more expensive. It's a little, I don't say fancier, but it's a little more expensive. I mean, that's the kind of place if you want to get what are those crab claws that are so popular?
stone crab.
Stone crabs. So like they'll be the only place in town that has them. It's always they get them. You know what I mean? But that place, they put up great big. They built a great big outdoor patio with some covering and like that, and it's actually in view of the meetup there by the bridge. So food's good, very popular.
How sad to go to a fish market after your fishing trip, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, it's like
I got a good New England clam chowder.
it's like going to a meat market after a hunting trip. You know what I mean? You're like,
Well, if you're not successful, you get to come home. You come home, honey. Look what I got! Wow, you really cleaned it and gutted it, and
It's like
it did
going to a
mince
brothel
well.
after your wedding.
Yeah.
And you can't even get those around here. So good job.
Bravo after your wedding. That's a good one too. Yeah.
Mhm. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
Everybody's
oh,
excited
Ronnie,
about the Avada too. But I'm so tired of hearing about if I never hear about the Avada 2, the Specta, or the stupid what's that other one? The Arctis or the Arcta or Arcus or whatever the fuck it is.
R2D2.
Oh,
The Mavic 3 clone. You know.
Ronnie, everybody's meeting at Sticks.
Bill's joint.
Yeah.
How do you not know that? But
Yeah. We've been
forever.
talking.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
This
Yeah.
isn't it. This is a place up in St. Cloud.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have that background. Let's see. So we're meeting at Sticks in Stewart.
Trying to be prepared for everything.
Right across everything's across the bridge from the hotel. Right across the bridge.
Yeah, okay, Jim. Well, you guys aren't really into it, I guess. If you're like,
Here's the background. This is the place where we had dinner after the fishing trip. There we go. There's Artie,
Hi, Chuck.
Yep.
Johnny, Michael Wright,
Zone Buyer,
Ray
Mhm.
Kelly,
Bob
and
Dempsey.
Bob.
No, that's Bob. That's not Bob.
Bob
Dempsey.
the other no.
Bob Dempsey.
The
Bob
small, the miniature version.
Yeah. A little bit taller than me.
I'm
that
actually
Ron?
sitting. That's Ron, yeah,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
and that would be me down there.
And Ray Kelly. Yep. Okay.
Ray Kelly and John and Michael Wright.
The only ones that didn't go for the dinner, Maddie and his son was on that trip.
Is that a garden gnome you have there? What is that?
No, it's at Bob Dempsey. Oh, you're talking about him. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
What you eating there, Don?
You beat me to it.
Jelly beans.
Thank you
Jelly
for
beans.
such a great angle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What you working on?
Still.
I didn't
No.
tell me.
You would think someone with as much time on their hands as what he has would have had that done by now.
Mm.
He's come a long way in a short period of time.
Really? It looks like you put a blanket in there, and that's about it.
Not the carpet. Carpet is in. It's been taped. Put double-sided tape all around the edges. I'm getting ready to start trimming and laying the carpet down. Do that in tonight. Then tomorrow I can start actually reassembling the hood area.
Mhm.
Put the steering wheel back in, rewire everything. Put the seats in, and then I can drive it. So I'm hoping to have it running by early week.
I'm going to take it to the.
Eclipse?
Thank you.
Nope.
It would be a cool vehicle to bring to the Eclipse.
A bit of a long drive for the first run out for the spring.
Be adventurous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's your balls?
Yeah, where's your ball? You're afraid that old car's going to come to life and try to swallow you when the eclipse comes up.
Mm.
Be a man. Rimazim.
Turns into
Rock,
Herbie.
Roger.
Turns into Herbie the Love Bug.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Rima.
I don't care what you say. I would think shots of you chilled back like this, looking through your reverse pinhole, whatever, to see the sun in that buggy. I think that would be just a chance of a lifetime to really put all your fun together in one pot. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Ronnie's got a question for you, Bill, because he's never attended. This is
Please tell Bill I was asking because I had never asking what.
Where everybody,
We're getting together. Oh, well, relax, brother. Come on down. We're going to check it out. It's called Stix, STIX.
Mhm.
Just look her up,
Over the park.
Stewart, Florida, and also easier to find Stewart Bowl. Stewart Bowl. It's the two businesses are attached to each other, but it's right there, and that's where everybody's gonna be at 5:00 on a Friday night. Oh no, not everybody, but I bet you. I mean, last year when we had about 105 people show up, 110. Maybe 65 were at the get together, 70 somewhere in there. So I'm figuring it now that there's 140 something people signed up.
Wow.
We might
awesome.
have 100 people at Stix. So we'll see.
Cool.
It all depends. Some people don't show up until really late the Friday night, the night before, or because of work or whatever else. Yeah, look, you're going to be there. So looking forward to meeting you.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Up at the, good point. Good point, Barkley. Should have been up at the eclipse.
Mhm.
We even let Barkley in. So
Woof woof.
make the meetup and the eclipse. That'd be awesome. Yeah. That it fixed the tables. Which one? Oh, the pool tables? Pool tables were all just done actually about a month and a half ago, 5-6 weeks ago. Redone, top to bottom. Yep.
Interesting.
We'll get them done once a year. So they've been recently done. They're in good shape. Great shape. We get 4 tables.
Cool.
For free.
Cool.
4 tables for free, 2 $50 gift cards. She's talking about getting us some appetizer platters to pass around.
Ooh, nice.
Which is awful nice. I didn't even ask for that. She's just offering.
Mhm.
And 20% off of bowling if you want to go over and bowl.
Cool.
Yep.
So, and it looks like you're going to have great weather. That's awesome. And Lloyd's going to be there, which that's going to be great. You guys will finally get to meet Lloyd, other than Michael Wright, who's met him, and of course Mel, who lives not too far from Lloyd. And we got Brad, Nana's Attic, and Jerry Bauer.
Jerry.
Of the hour.
And Bill, your wish has kind of come true. They're calling for overcast skies all over the Midwest.
I didn't wish for you to have a bad.
Oh yeah, you did. You said it'd be funny.
It's not funny. It hurts my heart.
Oh God, you're so mean, Bill.
I know, that's what I've been told. By the way, I just checked something out. Saturday, it says gentle breeze, 8 to 12 miles per hour.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
Nice.
High 60s, early 70s, low 70s. Yeah. I know. I want you to enjoy that pinhole up in the sky, whatever it is you're looking at. I do.
Yeah. All 4 minutes of it.
Yep.
Hey, sometimes 4 minutes is all we can
4
do.
minutes. 4 minutes is pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna complain.
Twice in 4 minutes. Yeah. You can do it, wash up, and go back in 4 minutes.
That includes foreplay.
Yeah. And the cleanup.
Oh man.
Woo!
You guys are filthy.
You
Hey,
clean up?
I'm ashamed for you.
Toffee
Oh, great.
giveaway. We got a toffee giveaway in 10 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna go because I can't stand puppets.
Hashtag
You're afraid of puppets?
coffee. Yeah, well, at least I look more like something than that cheap ass fish eye shit.
If you're gonna do a puppet, you should probably try a different voice than your regular one. I'm just saying. So something. Hey there. Do that.
Exactly. Something.
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 I'm Becky.
I'm Vic.
The only person on the panel shorter than Artie. You know, come on, something along.
Oh boy, that's not good.
18 is probably
Oh.
nice.
Yeah. So hashtag toffee in the chat.
All right.
Yep.
Hashtag. Is it Bucky's toffee?
No, it's not.
Oh, but it's not worth shit, is it?
Fuck it. Why would you have anything but Bucky's? You'll give away some of that Bucky's fudge, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Problem with that, it'd be kind of goopy. You know what? I should get some their jerky, Bucky's jerky,
Beaver jerky.
beaver jerky. Yeah. Hey,
You know,
I got beaver nuggets. Yep.
Hey.
I know none of you guys actually work, but I'm just kidding. But there was a guy several years ago that came out with a hand cleaner, and now everybody's copied it where it has pumice in it or ground up walnut shells, and he called it nut scrub. It's fucking hilarious.
Okay.
yeah. He used to work for Diamond Walnut,
Grant
and
missed that.
he went in there. Yeah,
That is a common thing now. Is ground walnuts in the.
ground cherry pits, ground peach pits, ground.
We got something like that in the
walnut
back
shells.
for the mechanics by the machines. You get yourself
Mhm.
blacked up real quick back there.
Yeah. It's just one of those ideas. All the old guys in Diamond Walnut were doing that for years. They would grind up the walnut shells from the machines and mix it with, Dawn dish soap or whatever, and to clean their hands. And he was in there on the internship or whatever, or for a summer job or whatever, and saw that and just had an idea, and he started making it in his garage. Just one of those kind of guys, and then sold his business to some other company. Now everybody and their brother makes it, but
Cool.
it's just one of those things, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things.
Well, I think we've all had ideas pass through our mind that later on we saw actually somebody doing.
Mhm.
I can't think of any now because I can't remember what time I got home from work. But there's been many times like, God damn it, I had that idea 10 years ago.
Mhm.
Now, probably so did 50 other people. You can't just have an idea. You got to follow up and invest and take your chances. Somebody take your chance. Yep, take the risk. Yep.
Hey, we got Kiko the monkey.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Who the hell
He
is
address them in his own language.
Hi, Kiko. No flinging poo, please. That's Bucky's job.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hi, Jim. Jim Beauchart's here.
Yep.
Yeah, I seen him. He was shitting on me earlier.
Lon. Okay.
Oh my. What does that mean?
That means what's up, yo?
Oh, Kiko is me. Oh, that's right. He's got a monkey.
Okay.
He likes to show off a monkey in public. I remember that.
Oh boy.
When he had it up the top of the pole.
That's why him and Ken Herron got along so well.
Okay. The packing fudge.
Oh gosh. So what is everybody doing for Easter? Is anybody doing anything for Easter at all?
Yes, I'm going to my sister's house for dinner. So it's just going to be the two of us.
Are you going to Bucky's?
Yeah, going to Bucky's. Did you buy the ham at Bucky's?
I mean, where else would you go?
Right. Talk about going all in, man. Jesus. We're wearing Bucky's boxers right now. Holy crap.
I asked my wife, I said, "You want anything for Easter?" She goes, "Why the hell would I want anything for Easter?" She goes, "No, we do. In the Philippines, we go to church. That's it. We don't do anything. Here you got to buy chocolate bunny rabbits and flowers and whatever. You know what I'm going to do for Easter? I'm going to work in the yard."
Wow. Awesome.
No, I bought 10 bags of topsoil because I'm going to fill around the drive. Did I tell you got a new driveway? Anyway, I'm going to fill. I got some filling to do around the driveway, so I'm going to be I'm going to be packing my fill all around the driveway.
Yeah.
I was hoping I was going to get some turf. Some what do you call? It's already half grown sod. Thank you. The sod doesn't come out till spring though. So I was like, well, maybe I'll get crazy and I'll put some seed down and see if it takes, but it'll probably just wash right down. We'll see. They've got this netting you can roll over the top of it to keep it from eroding, anti-erosion netting. Maybe I'll give that a shot. But anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing, is doing that and moving my motorcycle and my boat out of not my motorcycle, the one for sale, and my boat out of the way because Ken, place it here, Ken, how far?
Yeah.
He's going to park his trailer next to my house. He's going to
cool.
He can be staying here. Yeah. That's kind of cool. I can have him stay over without having his ass in my house. It's nice.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
That's the best way.
Yeah. Hey, do you have to get down on all fours when you put down sod? So you'd have to kneel before sod? Kneel before sod. Kneel before sod.
Yeah, so that's my goal tomorrow.
Cool.
Very good goal.
Prepping for sod. Zod. Yeah, but I'll tell you what though, if the regular grass seed takes hold, then I won't spend the money on the sod. We'll see.
There you go.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So you're gonna put down sod before you let somebody park a trailer in your yard? I just want to make sure I understand.
Well, I'm not sodding the whole yard. There's an area. The driveway, what I did was I double widened it over at the top, so there's like an angle like that. So that area there is all nothing but dirt, and it's running off, and that's what goes down into the culvert right there. So it's got a pretty good angle on it, taper on it. So it's washing what backfill is there away. I need to pack that in good, pack it, and I need something to hold it and keep it there. Grass would be great if it would grow before it washed down into the culvert, But that's why I was hoping to at least get some sod. I'm not going to sod the whole yard, just along the edge of the driveway.
You're going to use that pre-made shit you just throw out there, just mixed with a newspaper.
Well, the sod you could buy in squares.
Oh yeah.
No, you could just buy it in squares. It's already growing. Doesn't always take. Sometimes it just dies, but so I've got some nice topsoil I bought by the bag, and I'll put down some plant food and I'll water it down nice and make sure it's all, and then put some sod and hopefully it'll take. If it doesn't, whatever, we'll see. But grass seed would be great. The grass seed would be cheaper and would be great and would match the rest of my grass because I'll just get St. Augustine like the rest of the lawn.
Oh, because there's like what do they call that, hydro something or other? What's that stuff they
got that stuff. That stuff's pretty neat. Yeah, it comes out in like a gel kind of, with you can actually put it in a spray gun and spray it out. I've seen that. Something that will take too is the plugs. Oh God, it's only green for like 7 months out of the year. Then it turns brown the rest of the year though.
Time for a beaver
Grass
shot.
Club for Men. Talk about Grass Club for Men.
Yeah, something like that.
No.
I know it'll take over the whole lawn. That stuff will spread and grow and take over the whole lawn. But you don't even have to buy that much of it. You just do an area, and eventually it's everywhere. Your neighbors love you. Your neighbors love you for that, huh?
Cactus-looking stuff, isn't it? It's the kind of stuff they use in Texas for grass, right?
They developed it for golf courses. It's it grows very thick, and you only have to cut it like twice a year.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. I mean,
it does, except it's brown for like 4 or 5 months out of the year. That's the problem.
Oh. You could paint it, I guess.
I guess. ArtCo Sod Solutions. Warren, you're funny.
Yeah, that ASS.
What the hell's it called? Zoysia grass. There we go. That's the shit.
Zoysia.
Zoysia.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zoysia.
Zoysia. You buy. They sell you a pack of it. You break it off. You put the plugs in, and then it spreads out.
Yeah, we got
a drop for coffee.
Let's get that up. We got 35 watching.
Yeah, let's get 25.
I've actually got a little sod ready to go. You know how your lawn grows into? We don't have sidewalks on my street here, so my lawn kind of basically grows into the street. You know what I mean? There's always about 1.5 foot that's grown into the street itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the neighbor, I guess he took a gardening hoe and he cut it straight, clipped it off. If I do that, I'm going to have at least 12-inch by 30 feet of living grass that I could probably lay that up there. So maybe I'll just do that. But you know what I'm talking about, right? You know how the street gets thinner because the people's lawns can just kind of grow over the top of the pavement.
Right.
Get an edger. You get an edger and do that. Do you got edger?
Yeah, I actually have an edger. Yeah, so I could do that. Cut it, bring it up with the shovel. Yeah.
Cool.
I know. I'll make it tomorrow even harder as we go along here.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys. Yeah.
I have an electric hedger, actually, corded, that I bought 1 million years ago that I used once.
Fancy.
Shed back there. See, I'll get some use out of it.
Doesn't sound that hard, to be honest with you. Run the edger up and run that edger once or twice.
I'd have to get out of bed and go out there and do it. That part's hard.
Oh yeah, that getting out of bed part. That first step.
Yeah.
First step.
No, that's the funny thing about that. Once I get started on my projects, I get into it, and then I won't stop because I just get into it. It's the procrastination part. It's getting over the procrastination and actually doing it. Yeah. You know, I'll sit there and I'll plan. You know, I got this plan. I'm going to do this, and then while I'm doing that, I could be doing this, and I could get it all mapped out. And next thing I know, the sun's going down.
I know the feelings.
But no, maybe I was thinking about that. Is trimming the front of the house at the front so it looks nicer along the edge of the road, and that would give me some sod-ish. If it grows, if it stays alive, just water it enough.
Sod-ish. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. You got sod strong. There you go.
So Warren has thought about renting local goats to trim his yard, and then some pigs to eat the goat poop, and then it'll be in bacon heaven. Yeah.
Genius.
But when you eat the pigs, then what? You still got the goats.
Start all over again.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, we're up to 19 now.
One more.
It's the circle of life.
Mm-hmm.
The grass to the goat.
You eat the bacon, you eat the pig, and then you shit in the yard, and then then you got to get something to eat that.
Mm-hmm.
Circle of life.
But anyway,
there you go.
I'll show video of me killing myself out in the yard tomorrow.
Oh no!
Let's see what the weather looks like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's going to rain.
Sometimes, I appreciate rain. Nope. Tomorrow. Ooh, it's going to be warm though. Shit. 79 for the high. Mostly sunny.
It's going to shit.
20.
0% chance of rain.
Cool.
Chance of laying around the house.
20.
I know. It's ruining my day off. 56% humidity.
Bastards.
I don't know.
We got 34. Let's get.
Well, that's current. It's currently 56%. Let me see what's tomorrow.
Look at that bad boy.
Let's look at Sunday.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and draw.
Yeah.
Oh,
You didn't tell me to hit the drum roll.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit! Is it too late? Oh,
We got Warren and Akira show. Welcome.
Oh, there we go. How's that? Perfect.
Yeah, it's
yay!
Congratulations, Warren.
Yay!
Yay.
All the way.
Warren, tell him to send it to Lloyd.
Surprise dumpster.
Prize dumpster.
I got chips. I've got to head out for my lunch, so
Good night. Good day, mate.
yeah.
Good
bye-bye.
night.
Take her down.
Too right. See you later, Mike. Okay, look at this bad boy. That's
Who left?
Easter.
Ooh, that was delicious. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, baby.
Look at that. What is that? 1.25 inches thick? That's thick.
Two. Yeah, about inch. Well, about inch and a half, I'd say.
1.5 inches. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Make a nice medium rare out of that baby.
Oh, you got that right. About 6 minutes per side.
There you go. There's the fudge.
The steak looked better. Although that looks pretty good.
M&M's on your fudge. That's an interesting combination.
Mhm.
Chocolate on your fudge.
There you go.
Well, that's because Bucky Beaver left little M&Ms on his fudge for him.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're beaver tracks.
We got mint fudge. We got this one up here,
Peanut butter.
the sea salt caramel and fudge. That was good. And then we got plain fudge, and then we got
Fudge and fudge and fudge and chocolate fudge and fudge
and
with,
we got
with a side of
fudge
fudge
and
and
peanuts, which is good.
okay.
Mhm.
Mm.
Oh, you know what? They got key lime fudge.
Oh,
Mm.
key lime and fudge.
Might try that next time.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either, but you let us know.
Yeah, I don't know. Key lime fudge?
Ugh.
Yep, they got all kinds of fudge.
I got key lime juice in this drink here.
There you go.
Ah.
This
Yeah,
this is like a rainbow. This is like
get
Skittles
super
here. This thing. The vodka is banana and pineapple and coconut flavored vodka.
there you go.
Little key lime juice and orange juice.
Huh?
You know how healthy this is for me?
You know what? You ought to try Mountain Dew and vodka.
Like every hood rat ever. You know what I'm saying? Next you're gonna say Fago and vodka.
Oh, ooh. Oh, man, that's a way back machine. I remember Fago.
Red Pop.
Was my favorite.
Red Pop and vodka.
Never heard of it. What's Fago?
Oh,
It's a soda. It's
a
kind
soda.
of a regional.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they used to make several different flavors. They've got
What we do?
cream soda. They've got
Moonshine.
How's that spelled? Fago?
Faygo. Fago.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
F-A-Y.
They had Rock and Rye.
Fago. Well,
Yep.
They had Moon something or other.
Yep.
I said Moonshine, but it's Moon something. But it was basically Mountain Dew. It
Yeah.
was basically Mountain Dew. Then of course they had the cream soda. They had the peach. I can't remember what they called it. They had red pop, grape, of course, because we're in the hood.
Yep.
You had orange, of course,
Mhm. Yep.
because white people drink soda too.
Oh,
Then they had like lemon lime.
Do you remember
the usual flavor.
Town?
I want to cut out that market. You know, they
Moon Mist. Thank you, Jim.
Moon Mist,
Mist.
that's right.
what it was called. Moon Mist. I knew it was Moon something. I can't remember.
Another regional soda called Town Club.
Yep, Town Club.
Yep.
I think I remember that. I remember that when I was a kid.
Yep.
They had like 40 flavors, and you'd walk
Oh,
in,
yeah.
and it was X amount of dollars for a case, and you could pick
Right.
what flavors you wanted.
Right. Right. I
Like
remember
$5
that.
for a case or whatever.
Yep.
So you pick what flavors you wanted.
Right. Mhm.
Didn't you save the bottles and turn the bottles back in?
And you take the models back. That's the first time I ever had to deal with deposit. You had to take the bottles back.
Mhm.
I do
That's
remember,
right.
actually.
Mhm. Oh,
That's before there was
and
a
don't
deposit.
forget Verner's.
Yeah, Verner's isn't regional though. I don't think is it. It's
Okay.
part of 7-Up. 7-Up,
Oh,
Verner's, and
Because I
Dr.
remember
Pepper. In fact, if
going
I'm not
with
mistaken,
that
Dr. Pepper and
in,
all them are in that.
Michigan, Chicago, Upper Midwest. Was
You might be
Verner.
right.
Yeah.
Cool Cat makes a good point. Chocolate and orange go together, so why not lime and chocolate? Because, well, I mean, it's an interesting thought.
Yeah.
However, lime is not orange.
No, it's not.
That could be the answer.
It's kind of sweet. It's a little tart and chocolate.
Lime? Lime is not sweet.
Oh,
Any
lime,
trick of
yeah,
the imagination.
Yeah.
Lime? The lemon and chocolate aren't exactly a
Yeah,
I mean, you
right.
can put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up.
Mhm.
There's that.
lime and a coconut, yeah.
Yep. hmm And then they have a type of citrus called calamansi in the Philippines. And they put that on everything, it seems like.
Yeah.
It looks like a lime. It's round and it's about golf ball size. James grows a ton of it in his backyard.
Calamusi, huh?
Yeah, calamansi.
Hey, honey, the fuck is calamusi? Yes, I'll find out all about it right now.
Oh boy, yeah.
But she has no idea. I think you're making shit.
Dragon fruit. Oh, you gotta get dragon fruit. That's awesome stuff.
Star fruit, dragon fruit. We got enough fruit. I got
Passion fruit.
passion fruit.
Passion fruit.
Yep. Grow that in the Philippines. They grow cashews and cocoa in the Philippines. What else do they
How
grow?
do we get on what they grow in the Philippines? How did
Oh,
this-
how do we get on?
how did that start? We're talking, I don't know.
Agricultural report from the Philippines and shit.
There you go. I mean,
What's their GDP this last year, Art? Who fucking cares?
Yeah, they eat balut there too. I mean, so I just, who cares? Or dinner go on.
oh yeah.
Ugh.
Oh yeah.
try it,
There's
People, you guys don't know a secret. There's been limes and there's been chocolate for hundreds of fucking years, and nobody's mixed them together. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why.
They haven't been to Mars where they combine.
French fries is good. Strawberries is good. Maybe they're good together.
Someone's probably tried it.
Yep.
And apparently it wasn't that good because,
Mm,
or someone would sell it.
Mm.
Trust me.
Okay, lime and chocolate is a thing. Dark chocolate key lime pie truffles.
Yep.
I believe it.
Mhm.
Chocolate and lime cake. BBC good food. That's England though. They'll fucking eat anything.
Oh my God. They
They got a chocolate lime pie. New York Times cooking.
Oh, there you have it.
Okay, there you
There you
have it.
go. There you
It is a thing.
It
One
is.
of a million people can't be wrong.
Mhm.
Mrs. Kavanaugh's key lime cream dark chocolate. I could buy a pound of it.
Mhm.
I like mayonnaise on French fries, by the way, Warren.
So do I.
I picked it up when I was in Germany.
It's actually very good.
It's very good. They put cheese. Fucking Japan, they'll put mayonnaise on any damn thing. So I like mayo on French fries.
There you go. Key lime fudge.
Chocolate and basil pizza. Well, now I think you're pushing the bounds a little bit there.
Hey, do whatever you want, man. But
Whatever makes you happy. Hey, you know what? I was single and broke at one time, in between wives. And you open the refrigerator, I got that. And
There you go.
looks like it might not kill me. Okay, we got that. We did.
Mhm.
And you'd be surprised what tastes good when you're stoned as shit and broke.
Yeah, there you go. Mhm.
I got crackers, I got mayonnaise, and I got mustard. So we mix the mustard and mayonnaise
There
together
you go.
and make a dip, and then you dip the crackers in the mayonnaise and mustard and
Ooh.
sit and watch.
Or you
Chops.
can make a batter for deep fried fish.
It just reminded me. I haven't had onion dip in a long time.
Ooh, ooh, yeah.
I did have some.
Now I want it.
Ooh.
You get the onion soup mix, Lipton onion soup mix. Very simple.
Yeah.
Sour
Oh.
cream.
Sour,
Mix it
yep.
together with
There
chips.
you go.
One of the
Yes.
greatest things ever invented.
Yeah.
So bad for you.
World's best Doritos right here.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Deep
Spicy
spicy chili.
chili. Oh my God. The best Doritos, period.
The Walmart or Walgreens sells a nice brand of pistachios, shelled pistachios, sweet lime, sweet chili, just like that with the sweet chilies on it, coated with that.
Yeah.
Dude, the whole bag, one time. You sit down, you start
Oh,
eating.
boy.
Can't help
I
yourself.
might
I've
have
had
to
them.
try
Fucking
that. Yep.
delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking awesome.
Fucking awesome.
Fucking awesome.
All
I
right.
had spaghetti and oil, but no spaghetti sauce. Deep
Yep.
fried spaghetti.
Yep.
The spaghetti, oleo spaghetti is not an uncommon thing. You get a little powdered garlic and oil, olive oil, and noodles. That's a thing. You just actually marinara. The original marinara had no tomatoes in it. Marinara is a mariner. You know, it's stuff that wouldn't spoil on a boat. And they'd have oil, and they'd have seasonings and basil, basilico, you know, and oregano, whatever seasonings they happen to have, and they and then the noodles are dry, so that wouldn't go bad. So you just heat up the noodles with some oil and some seasoning like that. That's the original marinara.
Yep.
Now it just means no meat, you know, but that's what it originally meant.
My dad used to make stuff like that with the red bell pepper and anchovies. And I'm
One of
not
my favorite things I used to make was I used to make broccoli and shells. So you take shells and butter and olive oil and broccoli, of course, and Parmesan cheese. I'd cook the broccoli down with some beef. I'd put a little beef bouillon on to give a little salt, a little taste, to the, and then I take that water from the broccoli and I'd put it in with the shells. Once I would do the shells al dente, and then it would soak up some of that flavor. And then, like I said, then the melted butter and the garlic and a whole bunch of Parmesan cheese over the top of that. Stuff rocks, man. It's not expensive. Meatless dinner. And speaking of meatless, I'll be back.
Send me that recipe. I might try that.
It's pretty simple. Broccoli and shell.
There's nothing in it.
Fucking
macaroni, broccoli, beef bouillon, and some olive oil.
Olive oil, and Parmesan cheese. I'd have the Parmesan.
And Parmesan cheese. Don't forget the
Well, actually, I like to mix 50-50 Romano. Romano's a little sharper.
We got Bent Rail and Dustin, the View Chaser. Yep.
Oh, I forgot. Garlic. Got to have garlic.
Garlic,
in it.
yes.
You always have to have garlic and everything.
You got the garlic. You can't forget the garlic. Makes all the difference.
Right.
Hey, Bill, you forgot the garlic.
Yep.
Parmesan cheese on your chitlins. Ew. Hot sauce is the only thing you eat on chitlins, period. Red hot. Frank's Red Hot by the gallon. That's the only thing that makes it palatable. You gotta hose it down, just and then
green chili on breakfast burrito. Awesome. Yep.
Breakfast burritos. That's so funny.
Oh man, with egg, potatoes, and sausage. Oh, awesome. Or you can get with bacon.
Yeah.
But
Joe Biden says the Hispanic community in this country are diverse like breakfast burritos, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, and did you hear that Joe Biden is making what was it? Easter is transgender
Trans Awareness Day.
Oh.
Yeah, Easter's Trans
God.
Awareness Day. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Nothing says trans like the coming of
yeah, exactly. The resurrection of Jesus. Yes.
It's the resurrection.
It's a transition. He transitioned from dead to back alive. In fact, he transitioned from alive to dead, and now he's back alive again. Yeah, that's quite a transition.
Is nothing like transition. But
he transitioned from dead to alive.
Yeah.
The ultimate trans.
Well, Well, we have trans fat too, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That's God. You know where I found out about that was my Filipino friend that lives in Tasmania. She's saying, "What the hell is wrong with your president?" And she told me about this. I'm like, "What?" So, and I looked it up, and I'm like, "Oh shit, you gotta be
Yeah.
effing crazy." I
Not to
mean,
get not
it's
to
like,
walk into
let's
politics, but
really piss off the Americans. Yeah, let's get those,
yeah.
the voting down. It's like, hey, did we want Joe Biden? Fuck no. And it's like, shit.
Well, not to get off into politics, but it was always interest me is how people in other countries are more in tune with our politics than we are.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It makes me so down with just so interested in every little nuance of our politics, and
Yeah.
we're all like, really?
Yeah,
Really?
it's like
You don't say.
some of my Filipino friends, they tell me what's going on. I'm like, really? I go and look it up.
Really?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, here in Colorado, they want to make it easier for sex offenders to change their names. Oh yeah, what could go wrong with that? Yeah.
Is it now? Is it hard to change your name? Is it?
No,
Are they
you
making it
can't
easier
do
to
it.
change their names than it is for normal people, or is it
No,
illegal for sex
you're
offenders
a
to change their
felon.
names
When you're a felon or have a record, you cannot change your name.
legally? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Now they want, and it's like, you gotta be effing crazy. Oh, they had a guy from the gay community, Gays Against Grooming, and he was at the hearing and he was talking about these two dudes that they're not trans, they are dressed up as drag queens. And oh yeah, the person, it was one of the state reps is bangs the gavel and says, "You're misgendering them. I'm going to cut you off." And it's like, you gotta be effing crazy. It's like my state assembly is gone to shit because of what's going on. It's like we're becoming California here, and it's like I can't wait to get the F out of this state. You know,
What's keeping you there?
a job and the prospect of leaving in a couple years.
So you're going back to the Philippines again, huh?
Yeah,
Yep.
I heard you are.
Yep.
So do you get laid every time you go, Art, or no? Yeah, you putting out. That's a long ass trip to come back dry, buddy. I'm just saying.
You go there and check out Miss Gender and Mr. Gender. I mean, we'll see how that goes. You know, I'm looking forward to all the stories that sound just like the last three.
So crazy.
Artie's all set up. He's got fiancés and ex-fiancés and future fiancés all lined up in a row there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I got so many friends out there. They'll look out after me. They'll make sure that they'll make sure nothing happens to the short white guy while they're.
Let's hope
Well,
so.
don't go the way of David Carradine while you're there.
Yeah.
That might have been Singapore, though. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
I don't know where that was, but Artie, thank you for acting it out for us. That was
You're welcome.
Oscar.
Encore. What a beautiful performance and a touching moment.
Oscar.
And I like David Carradine.
I did too in Kung Fu. I used to love it.
Didn't that happen to the lead singer of NXS?
He did too much.
I'll tell you what, he had
too much.
He had quality belts and quality clothing and like that because it held him up and everything. It's good stuff.
Yeah, the lead singer of NXS, same thing happened to him. Yep.
He did too much. Get
He
it
was
in
in
excess.
the
No,
Kung
he
Fu
was-
movie.
He did what is it? Where they
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yep, that's right.
He did too much, like I said, in excess.
They go overboard. All you got to do is this. That's it. Just grab it tight until you start to see stars, and you should be done by then.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What a sick fuckers, honest to God.
I know, really. Can't they just stick to something being stuck up their ass and that's it?
Yeah.
Why they gotta go to all the rest of that stuff? I mean, come on. Come on. No, the problem is you're surrounded by punani 24/7 and you can get everything you want. So then you start going further. It's like this shit with P. Diddy. You know, all this shit with P. Diddy. The multi-millionaire.
It's all boring to them. Yeah. So they got to spice goes so far and then beyond the pale. Yeah, Pete Diddley. Yeah.
It's the same thing. They just too much. It's like the Jeffrey Epstein stuff. It's just like, you know, when you're surrounded by pussy fucking 24 hours a day that's throwing itself at you, you know, you get bored with it after a while. How many orgies can you have? How many three-ways can you have? How many?
I don't know, but I'd like to give it a shot. You know,
kidding. I don't think I would get bored that quick either. But
no, I was going to say.
But apparently they keep going for the further and further out there. It's like Hellraiser. You know what I mean? The movie Hellraiser. It's a similar thing. They get to the point where this isn't good enough anymore.
Right.
You know, they keep raising the bar.
They've taken love out of the act. See, if there's love in the act, it's endless.
Endless
love.
I'm running out of words.
love.
Endless ecstasy.
Endless
love.
You will always be my endless love. Yeah, okay, Bill. Well, with Bill's case, he gets his old lady to dress up like a little high school student.
Too much focus on this to make your life worth living is having. You know, you rub one out in 5 minutes, and that's if you're not even trying. And boom, you're done. The tension's gone. You're relaxed. You fall asleep. You know, you wake up, watch some more Chinese porn, and then you fall asleep. Whatever. You know, it's just I don't know why they got to go so crazy about that portion of their lives.
Mm-hmm.
You could do other.
When that's
crazy
all you
things.
have. When that's all you have. When that's all you have. That's how you define yourself, and that's all you have.
Jump out of airplanes, bungee jump. There's all kinds of stuff to make your life exciting.
They do that too. Some of them do that too. You know, they die doing that shit too. Look at Steve McQueen.
Yeah.
You know, it's got people.
Oh, is he dead?
Yeah. I'm just saying, you know, when you have everything handed to you and you're surrounded by yes people 24 hours a day.
Yep.
You know, nothing's off the table.
No, the answer is always yes. You know,
the answer is always yes. Nothing's off the table.
Mm-hmm.
You end up in excess. Why even? This sounds too political, but I don't mean it in a political way. But it's like Trump, for example. I think it's a baller move, but I think it's hilarious that he had a supermodel sitting at home pregnant and he's fucking some porn star. You know what I mean? Some scruffy ass porn star at that. You know, Stormy Daniels isn't exactly
that's if it actually happened. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She wasn't exactly.
I wasn't there. Were you there? I don't know.
Yeah, well, regardless,
it could have been just a quick blowy, and that was it. You know.
Well,
There you go. Name is.
You got a supermodel sitting at home, and you're banging porn stars. It just some guy. Yeah, it's just kind of I had guys like that. I knew guys like that in the military. They have smoking hot wives sitting at home, and they're banging lounge lizards at the. You know, or whores and Juarez or whatever.
I'm not the usual guy. I mean, when I was in corrections, you know, the five of us were sitting one day. It was a lockdown. Everybody was locked up, and we're just shooting the shit. And these guys that I'd known for a long time work with every day. One guy's married, got a kid on the way. Another one's married with 2 kids, and it's decent guys, family guys, right? And I started talking about their conquests, you know, what they've been up to. I said, and they tried to get stories out of me. I didn't have any. So I never cheated on my wife. Right. Well, fuck you. fuck, they got mad at me because I was lying to them.
Right.
Fuck you, you're a liar, fuck you. I wasn't fat back then either, but I waited until after the separation, and then I started getting my dick whacked.
There
I
you
didn't care. I didn't care.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
Cooking
Yeah.
channel is over. Yep.
But I mean, it was just their attitude, like. And it's one young guy with the baby on the way. I really like that kid. He's like, wow, are you serious?
Yeah.
And he got mad at me too because they thought I was trying to shame them by lying to them. I was like, no, I never fucking did it. Didn't
Yeah.
feel the need to. One woman's
Right.
too much sometimes, let alone two.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
It's if you don't do it, that calls into focus that they are doing it because they justify to themselves that everyone's doing it and you can't avoid it.
Mhm.
It's like when you quit smoking, everybody around you that smokes still wants to try to convince you to smoke because if you can quit, now you've made it, blatantly obvious that it can be done.
This is going to sound weird too, and not to. They were kind of to do that job in a level 5 jail, and like they were kind of macho kind of guys. I mean, that's the kind of guys they were. Goat and paramilitary and this and that, and their attitude, I guess, was a little different than maybe the average Joe.
No,
I suppose
true.
it is all I'm guessing. I mean, and believe it or not, when we'd go out, when I was separated, I started going out after work. And we just pop off the blouse, wear the T-shirt, but you knew who we were because we still had our boots and our tack belts and stuff. And dude, there were groupies. There were women that wanted us because we worked at that fucking prison,
Mhm.
Right.
And so I mean, I guess I could see it happening, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it did happen. But I wasn't married. I was separated at the time.
Right.
Happens.
No, it's like that in the
just
military,
me
too.
too.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. There's groupies for military guys. Absolutely.
yeah.
can't
Military
tell
guys.
you How
Yep.
many lesbians I've gone home with.
How many lesbians have you gone home with, Art? Let me go ahead and make you happy. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah.
What,
Let
did
me
they
give
become-
you one.
what, did you drop your drawers and all of a sudden they remembered they were lesbian?
Couldn't handle it. It's like, ah! Get that thing away from me.
Yeah, and that was in Gillette, Wyoming.
Woo.
Yeah.
So there really is a story here. Come on, please
Yes,
continue.
they-
Tell
they
me.
Oh,
are.
yeah, please. You're so proud of it, too. He
They asked
wants to
me
tell it.
Go home with them, and one of
And then-
them passed out, and the other one, and we just got talking. She said, "Well, I'm a lesbian." I go, "Well, maybe you haven't been with the right guy." And I'd say,
Oof.
"Phew, back in the bedroom."
Ouch.
There you
Just
go.
like that back in the bedroom.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Mhm. Yep.
That worked.
Yeah.
Most
yeah.
lesbians I know would not have.
Hey, I've never heard
line
that one
even a little
before.
bit.
Beaver.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Most
there you
lesbians
go.
I know would appreciate that line at all. Like what?
Did you Buffalo Bill her and tuck it up underneath and make it look like a?
China?
No, no. I let
She
her
strapped
be
one on,
myself.
Bill, is what happened. He's over here bragging, but she strapped one on. We didn't say he didn't say he was the pitcher and he was the catcher. You know what I'm saying? And now catching for the New York Mets. Art Gordon.
The Colorado Rockhards. Here he is, ladies and
There
gentlemen.
you go.
She said, "Bend over, Art."
Well, congratulations. Did she give up women after that, Artie?
No, we didn't.
Join the combat.
They didn't what now?
I told her, "Hey, I made it home. Thanks for thinking of me." And hope
Thanks for what?
yeah, she wanted me to call her when I got home.
So you blew her off after that?
Well, she
So you
I know.
reminded her why she doesn't like men?
no, I didn't care. Who cares? Just
Who cares? I got off. Yeah.
That's a
yeah.
strange maternal instinct she had going there, probably.
Mhm.
Boy, the chat.
all the
died.
gimps
The
I
chat
loved
died right
before.
down, by the way. I haven't seen a single chat message in 5 minutes. You know,
Yeah, I know nobody's commenting at all. They're like,
picking hair
Yeah.
out of their teeth. Oh God.
Yeah. I
Well,
know.
Artie,
Yeah. Yeah.
good for you, Art.
Eating a lot of
Yeah.
carb. Anyway,
Congratulations, Art.
yeah, there you go.
I'm not even
And-
gonna say anything.
and-
I'm not gonna say anything.
Honduran women, oh God, they're horny. Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Guess
was
what, you know, I can't believe
many
you say
years
that.
later,
Yeah,
right?
all Honduran women are horny. That's
Yeah,
good.
You
well,
know, I've
the
read
one-
that somewhere.
The one that I met on, remember the dating website called Zeus?
Oh my God. Demonetized.
There you
You know,
go.
yeah, no, it's if you read it somewhere, it's fact. You know,
Yeah.
it's, you know, probably on the internet
You know who's-
too.
The only women I'm going to say up front that I know for a fact they're really horny are Chinese women, the proof Indian women, because the proof is in the pudding, right? You know, like the population.
Oh.
Somebody's having a lot of fucking sex.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, like they have a choice in that country.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You know. Hoyadaya!
Turns out this gal just wanted a green card, and that's yeah. So she went back home and she just blocked me on Facebook and no more talking. So, okay.
Aww. Poor
Is this that Honduran woman you were talking about?
Yeah. She was a
So you were talking about her in a public forum and she blocked you. That's amazing. What a surprise.
oh God, this was over 10 years ago. So
And you were probably talking about it for 10
10
years.
years ago. Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you're talking about it now, you probably couldn't stop talking about it then.
Yep. Mhm.
On stage, one of his comedy acts. Hey, you hear about the Honduran woman who walked into my bedroom?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was horny.
Mhm.
That's hilarious. Honduran women are extra horny.
Ever-
I hear
ever
Filipino women are extra desperate.
You know,
Oh, too bad James is in here too. That'd be awesome. James in Chad's place. That'd be hilarious right now. How about them drones though?
yeah.
yeah, I hear they're horny.
I hear they're only the ones from Honduras.
That's
The
right.
ones made the new Malaysian ones.
Oh,
For a
nice.
good time, get a Spectre.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh,
The Vapus.
lawns get all hot and bothered there. Oh, that's good. That's good.
I got the Vapus. Almost as bad as Bill.
You got the Vapus. Yeah.
Vapus.
Well, you haven't
Choo-choo.
watched
Here we go.
Coco
Choo-choo.
Star on OnlyFans. Oh boy.
Woo.
So
Man.
Lloyd's gonna bring his Zavada with him down to Florida. That's cool.
That's cool that he's coming.
Yeah.
That is way cool.
Yep.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Have to
Yeah.
show him a good time.
Yep.
Get some
Oh, yeah.
Honduran women.
There
Hey, what's the matter, man? Gonna come around 12. Some Puerto Rican girls just died to meet you. You know, I can't believe they got away with that song back then. We're gonna bring a case of wine. You know, we're gonna mess fool around, you know, like we used to. Yeah. Best part of that song.
Mhm.
I like Puerto Rican girls.
Yeah.
I just like girls, you know. It's just
Last I checked, they have vaginas, so I like them too.
Yeah, especially the ones with
yellow, brown, black. Don't matter.
the ones with penises. Yeah.
No. I like
No,
those.
Yeah.
No.
Hey,
no, never experienced that, Art. Please tell us another story.
No, yeah, another story. Here comes Art.
in the 70s, you know, when you
It's in
watch
San Francisco.
porn,
He actually has a story. Okay, Art, tell us about what happened in the 70s with a woman with a penis.
well, when you watch porn, it was all bush down there. The 80s,
Mhm.
you got the landing strip, and then the
Mhm.
90s and 2000, it was like nothing. Shaved down there. Now,
Mm.
penis.
So in the 70s and 80s, you're saying they were hiding that, the schlong.
Mm-hmm.
That's what was going
No,
on.
it's just saying the different trends. It used to be
Yeah,
like a big
different
bush, then there was a landing strip, then there was a little V, then it was bald, and now there's
Yeah.
penis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep.
got it. Got it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Fire your writers, Art. Get you some new writers, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
Dom? I'll do Dom. Yeah. Yeah. Mashed potatoes. Yeah. So,
So, Lon, how's the weather there in Grand Rapids?
I don't know. I haven't been out of the house. It's probably raining though.
Yeah, usually this time it is raining. If it's not snowing, it's flipping raining. Yep.
Yeah, this time of year it kind of sucks around here,
Yeah.
but it's starting to warm up a little bit at least. But I've been packing my stuff for the trip. You know, I'm one of those people, man. I buy my
cool.
plane tickets like 6 months in advance. I normally have my hotel rooms way in advance, you know, that kind of stuff. And I have everything laid out and packed, you know, pretty much
Cool.
well in advance. I want to just get up Friday morning and step out of the house and go to the airport and be ready to
What
go.
drone are you bringing?
The only one that I own, the Mavic 3. Well, the only real drone I own. I mean, everything else is. Yeah, I don't have any other drones. I don't do that, man. I don't get it. I'm not a drone collector. You know what I mean? I just, you know, I have my Mavic 3, and it's good enough for me.
Cool. Yeah, good drone. Good drone. Yep. Takes great pictures, video. Yep. Yep.
I'm meeting up with Billy. He's gonna bring probably a fuck ton of drones and
probably the Vada 2, the
about a 3.5. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. The Mavic 3 Pro, the Mavic 3 Cinna, and the Mini 3, and the who knows?
Who knows?
Huge suitcase, one of those hard shell cases. You open it up and drones start falling out like clowns in a clown car, you know.
Now he's got Peak Design. He's got a big Peak Design bag that he uses. Some DSLRs and all kinds of stuff.
James just wished me a happy Easter.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah, he was in Japan, and he's got a bunch of videos about his trip. They went to Disneyland out there in Tokyo, and
that's your problem. Your parents never took you to Disneyland. That's why you're so enamored of Buc-ee's. They're enamored of Buc-ee's. That's what it is.
No, it's not going to the Boblo boat or Cedar Point.
Oh, Cedar Point.
Yep. That's kind of a thing in Michigan, especially around Detroit area. Yeah. You got the Boblo boat that takes you. It takes you to Cedar Point, doesn't it?
It probably used to. Right down the Detroit River, down to the Lake Erie, right to freaking Cedar Point. I can't remember what city that is right off the top of my head, but it's Ohio.
Yep.
Something Ohio. I can't remember the name of the city.
It's an island off the coast of Sandusky, Ohio.
Sandusky, thank you. Would you go look it up? Because I couldn't remember what it was. I just go to Cedar Point. I don't give a fuck about Sandusky. I'm not even sure there's signs that say Sandusky. They say Cedar Point. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure they say Sandusky. But I'm paying attention to that.
Now, is the Boblo boat still running, or is that kind of
not to my knowledge? No.
Yeah.
You used to go to Boblo Island. No, you used to go to the zoo. There used to be the zoo on Boblo Island. You used to go to the zoo there. They had a really good zoo, actually, on Boblo Island. And then you're exactly right. They used to have a rodeo on the island. They used to have all kinds of stuff. And, you know, now I'm imagining they don't have anything like that. You know, they used to have now they just have weekly shootings and you know stuff like that basically.
Yeah. Did you ever go to Belle Isle?
Belle Isle, yeah, Belle Isle.
In there,
Belle Isle.
They had back then. They had a small aquarium there, and then it was kind of a cool place to go to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out
You know
in-
what? That's what I was thinking of, actually. Belle Isle is what I was thinking of. Now they have weekly shootings on Belle Isle. And that
Ah.
open air drug market, basically.
Oh,
Open air drug market. But it used to be a place where families would go. You're exactly right there. The aquarium
right.
and they had
I
a zoo.
remember that back
Yeah,
in
the aquarium and the zoo. Yeah. They had a
Mhm.
nice, not, you're right, not Bob Lowe. It was Belle Isle that I was thinking of.
Yep.
It's right in the
Yeah.
middle of the Detroit River.
And then downriver was Grosse Ile. Or Grosse Isle, that'd be another island further down that was closer to Maumee, Ohio, which is right on the border of Michigan and Ohio. Yeah,
Was it Menominee?
where
Maumee?
the Maumee River runs.
Phenomena.
Do,
But-
do, 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 do.
Phenomena.
Do,
But
do, do, do.
Phenomena.
Do, 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 do.
And Detroit Zoo is in Huntington Woods, Michigan, which is like right on the border of Royal Oak and Huntington Woods. And that's where Kristen Bell is from. You know, she's the actress that was
I know who Kristen Bell
We
is.
know who Christian Bell is. I just, how do you know where she's? I don't know.
yeah,
Jedi.
she's a Michigander. She Veronica Mars, that's where she was most famous from. And then she was on that sitcom with Ted Danson. Yeah. Hey, we got CT Pirate in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah. Mhm. And well, of course, you gotta go to Mackinac Island, which is another cool place. Been there. Mm-hmm.
It's all right. You go once and you're good, though.
Yeah, that,
You go once and you're good, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway.
Sault Ste. Marie, you can't forget that, which is where the Sioux lots are that connect Lake Superior and Lake Huron. Yep.
Yeah. You just need a
And
little tour of Michigan here. How about Painted Cliffs or the Painted Cliffs or whatever, way up north?
yes, I think that's more. Is that on Lake Superior or Lake Michigan?
It's way up north. I can't remember which lake
Yeah.
it's on.
I've been to Escanaba, Michigan. I've been
Wow.
to Negaunee and Marquette.
Be careful how you say that.
Yeah, I did.
You call people from Negaunee.
Yeah,
How do you call
did a
people from
show.
Negaunee?
I did a show in Negaunee, and after the show, I was up at the bar and I noticed this redhead guy, and I'm like, oh, I think I know that guy. And so I went over and talked to him, and I go, "You're Randy from Kimball High School." He was like a year behind me in high school. He
Oh.
was on the baseball team. That's how I knew. So that was kind of cool.
I thought he was
Yeah.
Carrot Top for a minute there. I thought you were going to tell a really cool story.
And let's see, I did a show at a casino in Sault Ste. Marie. That was cool.
Hmm.
Yep.
Mhm.
So did a show in St. Ignace, Michigan, which is
Was it Ignit? Was it an Ignit
Yeah.
show?
yeah, it
Ignat.
was a pretty good show. A little town on the you just go over the bridge and just to the west, and it's like right there, right down
Through
on
the
the
woods?
lake. And I've done shows in Alpena, Michigan.
Hmm. I did something in
And
Alpena once.
now,
No, it's not as cool as Art Story, but back in the day when you had these chat rooms before the internet was as expansive as it is now, you had, like
right,
Web TV. Remember Web TV? Anybody? Where
Sure.
it's like a little box, and yeah, and you basically is in message boards. Remember message boards?
Oh yeah, BBS.
Chat rooms and message boards. Yeah, you post a message and somebody posted back, and so we like, what the hell? Drove up there and yeah, parking lot sex for me and my buddy, and then we fucking drove all the way back to Grand Rapids, man.
There you go.
The
Yep.
Wild Wild West back in the day, man.
Yep.
The internet was crazy.
Done
So crazy,
shows in Detroit, Royal Oak,
Mm.
Birmingham.
Mm.
Belleville, which
Belleville.
is right near Romulus.
You ever do any shows in Hell, Michigan?
Yeah, there were a few. Not very.
Good show.
You know what? I didn't have really any hell gigs in Michigan. They've all been a delight. Oh, Allen Park was another place. Yeah.
No, did you do a show in Hell, Michigan? You know, the city
Oh,
named
Hell,
Hell.
Michigan. No, I've heard of Hell. Yeah, yep. Yep. And where else did I go? Oh, I went to Lansing and did a show
Wow.
there, an audition at the club up there. Yeah, nothing over on the west side of the state. Would have loved to. Grand Rapids, I know the guy that I did a lot of work with. They had a club they would book there in Grand Rapids. Yep. Traverse City, I wish I would have gotten booked up there. That would have been a cool place.
Can't do it. I was just spending time. I have to go to Tractor Supply tomorrow. There's a way to avoid actually doing the work. Is that now I got to go to Tractor Supply all the way up in northern Fort Pierce because I'm going to get this stuff. It's like what's it called? It is
Hydro mulch.
seed, but it's a seed blanket. You actually but they got a bag type, they got a rollout type, and you put it, you seed the thing, and you put this over it. It keeps the moisture in, and it helps keep erosion from occurring. So I am going to give that a shot.
Cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, Don, you won actually.
Yeah, Don, you missed
You
it.
won. No, you won. You won the toffee. Congratulations.
I think so. Right? Did he?
Mhm.
Right.
You got to pay for shipping though. It's $9.99.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Mm.
Yeah. Nigerian prince is gonna send it to you. So, yeah. So
You should
let's
come on
see.
back in, Don. It hasn't been the
Yeah,
same.
come on, Don.
Yeah, Don, because you're so awesome.
Well, I'll tell Don to tone it down for you.
Aw. Yeah. Don can take my place. We're basically interchangeable.
Not quite the same.
Yeah.
Man, there's so much stuff going on in the drone world, but it's so weird that nobody cares as much anymore, and that's the funniest part for me.
All right, name something nobody cares about.
Yeah.
Name something. Let's see. Well, the DJI drone ban.
Well, it's been
everybody's kinda
talked
blowing
about
that
quite
off.
a bit. That has been talked about quite a bit.
I think it's been talked to death, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I think we got a little bit of fatigue. I guess is the best way of putting it. Fatigue.
Mhm.
People aren't really talking about drones being used for combat anymore. What's the word? Retail drones being used for combat anymore. There's a lot of stuff that people are kind of like, because there's a lot of fatigue. You know what I mean? It's just like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Oh,
You just want to take it, go up, fly, take some pretty pictures and video.
right. There you go.
Not worry about all this other horse shit.
How about this guy? Where was it? Down in Georgia? He was a drone repair guy that got arrested for fixing drones for guys who were flying drugs and contraband into jail.
Thunderball drones. I think it's something.
Thunderball.
Oh, now he got arrested for fixing and repairing them?
No, he was jailbreaking them so they could drop packages into the prison.
Oh.
And he knew it. He knew it. He was jailbreaking him for that.
Right.
And
Mike,
they're able to prove that's what he was doing. He knew that. He knew.
yeah,
what
yeah.
was
They
doing.
probably stung him. They probably stung him. They probably stung him. They probably went in there, hey man, he should jailbreak my drone so I can drop some weed off to my cousin in state prison. You know what I mean? He
Mhm.
said, sure, no problem, bro. You know, who knows?
Strawberry
Who's
and
that?
lace.
No,
Is-
blueberry.
Oh, blueberry.
Blueberry?
Custard
Blueberry.
monster. It's called Custard Monster Blueberry.
Oh,
CT Pirate asked me what I was vaping.
Yeah, he's gonna have blueberry Noma.
I changed colors. The
yeah.
fuck?
There you go.
Too many blueberries. Have you ever watched Willy Wonka?
Yeah, there you go. Violet is turning violet.
What the fuck color am I right now?
Yeah, you're kind of an orangey, kind of a
Yeah,
Donald Trump looking.
Donald. I trumped out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
without
good for you,
the
buddy.
funny
Good for
hair.
you. That's what I call some real
Yeah.
fanboying.
That's weird.
Yeah. If this is the politics channel, you can talk about that Bible he's putting out. I think that's what cracks me up the most about the Bible that he's putting out is the outrage from people that don't believe in the Bible in the first place. That's what do
they care if they're selling Bibles? What is wrong with these people? People have been selling Bibles for hundreds of years. I mean, it's whatever.
Like thousands.
It's just funny to me. That's all.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it is kind of funny, but you know what the thing is? You know what though? 20 million people probably buy them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm up for selling anything that people will buy.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? If people will buy this used pieces of paper towel off me for
There
$20,
you
guess
go.
what? I'm gonna sell these bitches. Belle Delphine sold her Belle.
Let the bidding begin. How much for a lawn snotty towel?
Well, look at Moses. He came down with the Bible, came down from the mountain. He said, I have, I have 10
Somebody watched the
commandments
history of
here.
the world, part 1. Yeah. You're stealing somebody else's material there, Art.
Sketch. I have 10 commandments. Anyway.
What do you start with? 15? Then it went to 10?
Yeah, it was 3 tablets and he dropped one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I actually wonder what those other 5 commandments were. Thou shalt not talk about adventures with lesbians.
Yeah, or married
the Philippines.
Yeah. What was? Oh God, there's a funny joke where
what was the term limits? Probably
he was talking to God, and he said, "You got him down to adultery." Yeah, there we go. Veruca Salt went blueberry. Okay, schnozzleberry on or.
No, I have to agree with someone that said it was Violet.
Violet, yeah. Veruca Salt was a band.
Veruca Salt's the one that went down the bad egg chute.
Oh
no, the bad egg. Was it eggs? Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Or the bad nut or whatever, the squirrels.
Violet was the chubby one. Veruca Salt was the spoiled rich one.
Right.
Violet was the one that chewed the gum. And
Right.
she snatched the gum out of his hand and put it in his mouth, and then she got through the dinner,
please,
and then he got the blueberry pie at the end, and she turned into a blueberry.
He's kind of he's got a sick old man.
It tastes like
No,
roast.
don't stop, please.
Oh,
Yeah,
it tastes
he
like-
was like, yeah, don't stop, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm telling you, Augustus Gloop got
time
sucked
for a
into the
beaver
tube.
shot.
He fell into the chocolate river. Augustus Gloop got Violet. Well, I can't remember her. I can't remember her last name. Violet something. She's the one that chewed the gum and got blown up like a blueberry.
They had to squeeze the juice. They were going to squeeze the juice out of her.
Veruca Salt fell down the chute because she just demanded one of those squirrels, and they tapped her and said that she was a bad nut or whatever, and shot her down the chute. And she was headed for the crematorium, not the crematorium, but the furnace or whatever. So they had to catch her before she got down there. Mike TV got shrunk into a television. So they sent him to the taffy puller.
Yeah, he had a pretty
And
good
then-
attitude about it. He thought it was cool. Look,
Yeah.
I'm on TV, Dad.
Yeah. And then now I can't think of his name. The main character, whatever the fuck that kid's name was. He's the one that
Violet.
Charlie. Thank you.
Beauregard.
Violet Beauregard. That's it. Violet
Yep.
Beauregard. Yeah. They had the gum, or not the gum, but the
Fizzy
candy that made fizzy shoes.
Fizzy
Yeah.
lifter.
And they almost ran into a fan, but they managed to save
It had to
themselves.
belch their way down.
Charlie Bucket.
Him and Albert, what's his face?
Charlie Bucket. Yeah.
Yep.
Charlie Bucket.
Veruca Salt. Yep.
Said that a while ago.
She was the obnoxious Veruca Salt.
Right.
Julie. Okay.
She was the rich girl.
Okay.
Yep.
And then there
got her
was
thing because he bought like
Beauregard.
thousands and thousands and thousands of them and had his factory opening them all up until somebody finally.
Right. Don is right. He was there with his mom.
And Mike TV.
was.
Mike TV. And then Augustus Gloop.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I've mentioned them all already.
No, I felt
Art.
bad for Augustus. He didn't seem like a bad kid. He was just a glutton.
He was a fat bastard.
He wasn't mean or anything. He just loved,
No.
he was kind of.
He tried to drink the whole chocolate river.
Yeah. I mean, the other ones had it coming to them, the little sons.
Okay.
Yeah, little
Which was
bastards.
better, Charlie in the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka? And I know there's
With Johnny
another-
Depp?
Yeah. That
No,
was a
Johnny-
weird one.
It was entertaining, but it was too creepy and
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
The new one is horrible. Wonka? Oh my God, it's horrible. Horrible.
Oh, good.
mean,
I know.
Oh
they
my
enjoyed that one.
God. I'm like, shut up.
No, the original was the best, I think.
Yeah.
Original was the
It had lessons in it.
Mhm.
You knew nobody actually died. The
Right.
Johnny Depp one. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you caught him eating them later. He was just, I don't know. But his movies are all like that. I just watched Sweeney Todd. That's the first time I've actually watched it from beginning to end. Oh God, creepy fucking movie.
creepy.
And it
It's
does those things so
CT
well.
Pirate hasn't seen it yet. Yeah, it's. I mean, you might like it. So it all depends how detached you are from the original. But I'll tell you what, in my opinion, even the Johnny Depp one's better than the new one.
Yep.
The Johnny Depp one's better than the new one.
Gene
I mean-
Wilder, he was great in
Yeah, yeah,
the original. Yeah, I like
Sure.
that.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Oh,
Edward Scissorhands, but he's exactly right. They're all the creepy ass movies that Johnny Depp does.
Mm-hmm.
It's creepy movie after creepy movie. Even
And
Pirates of the Caribbean, in a way, he plays.
Right.
Last
just a
night I
weirdo.
watched 2 in a row because when you watch one, it suggests another Johnny Depp movie like right after. The first
Right.
thing it was Ichabod Crane in the Headless Horseman. That one there.
right.
Yeah.
What was the Johnny Depp movie where he had the nanobots in him? This was like where nobody could have a laptop unless you had a Faraday cage. It was there was like an EMP strike, and he came up with this cure. If somebody lost a limb, they gave them these nanoprobes, and they
Yeah, of course. Wait, you don't even have to keep talking. Don knows everything.
Oh, Transcendence, yes,
There you go.
That's
that
one
was.
I haven't seen.
Mhm. Yep.
No,
Maybe-
that's Johnny
maybe-
Mnemonic was with what's his
Oh,
what's his name?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves, yeah.
Was Transcendence any good?
Yeah, it was good. It was entertaining. It was.
Maybe I'll watch it tonight.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
He wasn't the computer. I thought Johnny Depp was the computer. His consciousness was
yeah.
uploaded into the
Right.
into the
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
into the mainframe, and he died.
Mhm.
But his consciousness lived on, right? He
Right.
took over the grid. He took over the
Yeah.
internet or whatever, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
what was the name of the movie with Pierce Brosnan where he was able to there was this kid Lawnmower Man was the name of it, where he
Pierce Brosnan was in Lawnmower Man.
yeah, he was the one that injected that kind of, it wasn't retarded.
Johnny Depp was in Lawnmower Man?
No,
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan. He was the professor or the scientist guy. He came up with this shot that would, if anybody that had like a low IQ, you know, he just inject them and it's like all of a sudden they were like, you know, geniuses. And this guy sort of took over the internet and stuff, and they had to like destroy. What was that? Pierce Brosnan, Lawnmower Man.
No, Lawnmower Man could be. I don't remember that movie, but I seen it. I know what you're talking about. The dude was retarded, and that's all he did was push lawnmowers, and they brought him in and they gave him a shot, and he became really smart.
Yes.
And then it wore off, and it slowly wore off, and it was sad because he went back to being stupid. And he's like, I don't want to be stupid again or whatever. Yeah, it's really sad because he lost his intelligence.
Yeah, 1992.
Mm-hmm.
Simple man turned into a genius through application of computer science.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know who that Sweeney Todd thing? You know who I really like is that Helen Bonham Carter. Everything she's in, she's such a great actress, man. But she can sing too. But is it odd that I was attracted to her as Bellatrix Lestrange?
No idea. Not at all.
That's right.
Was that Sweeney Todd? You just watched Sweeney Todd, right?
Well, no, Bellatrix Lestrange is from Harry Potter.
Oh.
She was in Harry Potter. She was the bad guy. She's a crazy.
She was in Sweeney Todd too, right?
Well, yeah. That's what I originally brought up. She was Mrs. Mrs. She was his cohort. She made the pies. She made the meat pies.
Right.
At first she made the worst meat pies in London until they started putting people in them, and then it became the best meat pies in London.
She's in Hamlet too, right?
She's in a lot of things.
She's Ophelia. She's Ophelia in Hamlet, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, Dean Norris was the director of that movie. And if you don't know who Dean Norris is, if you saw Under the Dome, he was the sheriff. And he was also Hank in Breaking Bad. So how many of you have watched Breaking Bad?
Never.
Yep. You know what? The stuff that I watched was from YouTube. And I'm like going, yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't watch the series because it was like, it's about these drug dealers making meth and the empire they developed. And there's this high school teacher who comes up with a great recipe for like the best meth around. And he's suffering from cancer. And it's like, and then all the characters after that is like, oh God, these are really effed up people, you know? But you see how they got effed up through the show. And it's like, oh, holy crap. And it's like, I'm glad I didn't watch the series. I'd be like really depressed just watching that shit, you know? But the best part was the ending where Gus Fring, who was the head guy of the cartel, he's about to off one of the other guys, and he's going to inject him with the lethal dose of some medication. at the nursing facility because he suffered a stroke. And so turns out this guy's got a bomb strapped into his wheelchair, and he's dinging the bell because that's the only way he can communicate. He's like, ding, 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 ding. And he finally looks at him and smiles at him. He's ding, ding. He goes, oh, no. And then you see the door blow open on his room, and Gus walks out with this half of his face blown off. And he walks out and he adjusts his tie, and then he collapses.
You walked us through an entire movie. I lost track of this conversation 5 minutes ago.
I know, right? I'm just like, wow, he's just still going on about it.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch this? We all like, no. And he goes, oh, let me tell you.
I've never seen it. I feel like I have now.
With,
Let me tell you about the show you never wanted to watch.
Bryan Cranston. Yep.
Too funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
Oh,
He goes,
also,
I would never watch that show. It's horrible. Let me tell you about it.
Was in that show.
Bellatrix Lestrange, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. And who are we looking at?
Bellatrix Lestrange.
I just said it. Helen Bonham Carter.
Oh, okay.
She was absolutely insane in this movie, but there was something, I don't know.
Maybe you like crazy women. Helen Bonham Carter is actually kind of pretty. I agree with that.
Yeah,
I think
she's very attractive. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, she's a pretty girl.
Especially when she's got, things up against children's necks and stuff. And
oh,
there's a nice shot of her right there. I like
one
that.
of those guys.
That's
Levage.
That's a
What
nice
was the name of the movie she was in with no arms and no legs?
Matt.
Oh,
No.
I'm surprised Bill doesn't know who that movie was.
What? No arms and no legs? Was she hanging again on the wall? His name was Art.
No, the guy kept her in a box, and he would bring her out, and he was in love with her.
Oh yeah. Oh, obviously.
I forgot. Helen Bonham Carter.
Yeah. Don't tell us about this though, okay?
Okay.
Because we don't want to know. I think I speak for everyone.
I don't want to see that movie. She's got nice arms and legs. I'd like to see them attached to her personage. Just not interested. No.
Wow.
I mean, then she's just what, a receptacle?
Yeah. Did you tie a string to her and throw her in the river and use it for a bobber? I called her Bobby.
Bobby. Yeah, Bob. Yeah.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Lay her in front of the door and call her Matt. Yeah. Hang her in the wall, call her Art. That was a good one.
Yep.
That's the old one. Yeah. Still looking it up?
Yeah, I am.
Hey, Google.
She's been in like 100 movies.
What movie was Helen Bonham Carter in where she had no arms and legs? Boxing Helena.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Well, Alexa wouldn't lie to him.
Was that Don?
I'm not talking to you.
He
Who?
knows everything. Boxing Helena. That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, ooh. But it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. And
Yeah. Cutting up women and putting her in boxes. That's right up your alley. Yeah.
there you go. Mm.
Look out, chick in the Philippines.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to call you.
You can't get away. You can't get away. No arms and legs.
I'm gonna have to call you Russell. I'm gonna call you Bob. Anyway, it's all the.
Call her Matt.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to call you Nick. No, that's a real person.
What?
And he's a motivational speaker, born without any arms or legs. He's
That's
a
motivating.
motivational speaker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool guy. We were talking about that. That's Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd.
And it
Good
really
old
wasn't
Sweeney
about the
Todd.
cannibalism, really. It was about revenge and how it destroyed everybody. Really. Hatred for he hated everybody, though. He killed poor people and rich people. So it wasn't a class thing. It started as a class thing, and then it devolved into I hate everybody.
Well, you ran out of poor people, right? Or you ran out of rich people?
Well, he just didn't care. He hated everybody. They're all scum.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's cool. He's an equal opportunity kind of person. You know?
I mean, he wanted to kill the judge. That was number one on his list, but anybody else was just fine. And then he was just feeding them to themselves.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
that would be tough.
Yeah.
That'd be tough because once you get started, I get it. You know, once you crack the seal, you know, it's like, you know,
Once you start slicing the necks of all your friends and neighbors, it just, you know, it's just a roller coaster ride. Yeah.
Why stop now? You know, you're going down for the one. There's no more of a, you know, depending on what state you live in, it's not
Right.
more, but, you know, it's basically it's the same. You know, you're still going to have the same sentence if you kill one, if you kill 100. So,
Well, and if you're in Florida, you could have been threatened. You know, stand your ground. I had to slice his neck. Sorry,
he
wasn't
was coming right for me.
South Park.
He's coming right for me, dude.
Well,
It was a bunny or a doe.
Coming right for me. I'm saying
No Country for Old Men.
that's a good movie.
Yeah, it is a movie, actually.
Now, we had
We've seen it, so we already know what happened.
here in
Yeah, please explain that entire movie to us, because there's
Yeah.
only
We've seen it.
5 or 6 different storylines going on at the same time in that one. Please explain that one to us. That'd be great.
we had an incident here in Grand Junction, Colorado, where a woman called 911, and she said, I went in my son's bedroom closet and I found a head, and it's in
I heard
the
about this.
And so the cop showed up at the house and they confronted him, and they said, "Oh yeah, you know." They asked him, "Well, what will we find in the house?" "Oh, probably head and hands." And it's like he just said that, and then they, you know, handcuffed him and put him in the back of the car, and they talked to the mother, and they went in the house, and you didn't see the head, but you could see that they opened up. Oh yeah, there you go. And that was, I'm like, going, yeah, there are some messed up people out there that are.
They just wanted to get ahead in life, you know.
You needed a hand.
Yeah, and he needed a hand up. Yeah.
You go, hands up, not a hand out.
We actually had an inmate that was when they caught him, the person he killed, and this guy, I talked to this guy. He explained it to me why he did this. He actually decapitated him, and he walked around with his head in like a duffel bag or a bowling bag or whatever. And every so often he'd have sex with it, and it was just rotting head in a bag.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
And yeah, he was. So don't ask people like that any questions, you know, because he explained it. I had to make sure he was dead. I had to make sure he's dead. He wanted to get me. He was out to get me. I couldn't take any chances. Would you take that kind of chance? I mean, it just got like right in my face, explaining to me why he cut the guy's head off and stuck it in the bag. I said, no, I get it. Oh,
the
okay.
part, though.
I walked away.
That part. I'm okay with him killing
Got
the
it.
dude. I'm okay with him killing the dude. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what's going on there? The sex part. The sex part's the problem. I'm okay with him killing the dude. The sex part is the problem that I'm
Well,
having.
the dead
I'm
guy
having issues with.
wasn't aware of it, you know.
Yeah.
No. The sex part is the issue. Killing somebody, I understand. Having
Cutting
sex
off their
with
head
them
and walking
afterwards.
around with their head in the bag, you know,
There you go. The
just to
guy
make sure
said,
just to make sure he couldn't get him.
Not the eye.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Don't put the penis in the eye. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, oh, okay, Art. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm a
Down to
comedian.
13.
We're
I
fucking.
mean, that's actually a real story, Art. That
Yeah.
guy
It's a
exists. That guy
Jeffrey Dahmer
exists.
thing.
Mm.
Oh, New York just recently, they've let 2 people or 3 people out on bond. Then they found body parts in their house from 2 elderly neighbors or 2 elderly people from Long Island. They broke into their house and cut them all up. And it's just like, and they let them out on bond. It's like, what,
There
really?
you go.
Hey, no cash bail or whatever. And
Hey,
people
thank
like,
you, George Soros.
what? And at least 1 or 2 of them have already been rearrested for other crimes.
Mm.
And it's like,
Good shit.
really?
Yeah.
Really? This is how we're going to do this? And they found body parts in their house and they let them out on bond. I mean, it just blows my mind.
Mm.
Or no cash bond, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Probably no cash bond.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you only get bonds if you're a billionaire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Well, to make up for all the bonds they haven't been taken from everybody else.
Right. So we're going to create the
And that-
largest bond in the history of mankind.
Yeah. I've been
Just
wondering where that
renewal.
number came from, Bill. It's all the bonds that they haven't been taking in the last 2 years.
Had to be because it had nothing to do with the crime, the alleged
Yeah,
crime,
had
the
to
alleged
Oh,
offense.
and-
Nobody
and-
lost any money, so you got to. Where'd the number come from? Well, all the bonds.
and there was no victim.
You know.
Yep.
What
No.
do you think we should set Trump's bond at? Well, how much money have we lost on not having any more cash
We're
bonds?
down in bond money, man.
Well, let me just look that up. Oh, it looks like it's $454,963.14.
let's make.
Well,
let's make
what a coincidence!
I get an idea. Let's make it so high that no human being would have that kind of cash on hand, so that they
Mhm.
can't actually post their bond and take advantage of their constitutional rights.
Yeah, it's
Good
just fun.
idea. That fucking state, honest to God.
Yeah.
That state, Charles. That state, Charles. Unbelievable.
Blame me.
That-
I didn't
Even,
vote for these
even
people.
at 175, it's still like the highest bond ever placed upon a private individual or
well,
private.
now it's down to 150 something odd.
170.
No, it's still it's 175, I believe. Regardless, 150, 170, whatever.
Million. And they're joking.
Million,
They're calling
I
him
know.
broke Don because he couldn't come up with $454
Elon Musk would struggle.
million dollars. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, he's only worth half of Congress all by himself.
Yeah,
I mean,
there
it's-
you go. Well,
Elon Musk would struggle to come up with that much money on hand.
who would want to loan him the money to post that bond when the same assholes might come after them for
That's-
giving him the
there is-
money to
there
post
is-
the
I'm
bond?
actually afraid to donate money
Hell, I'm not going to, Don, I love you. I believe in you. But
And loan him money against what? Because they're threatening to take his properties. So you loan him all this money against, his
The
assets.
idea he
They're
gets,
threatening to
he
take his
gets it back
assets.
when they overturn it. But this is the state of New York. You don't know that that's going to happen.
yeah.
It'll be 5-6 years from now.
Fucking robber
You just
baron.
don't tell him when you'll be sitting on it. There'll be appeal after appeal after appeal, and motion after motion. They can drag this shit out for 3 or 4 years.
Hey, you know what? When Truth Social goes public, and he walks away with like $3 billion in cash, you can just laugh at them.
It already happened.
Yeah.
Happened. As of 11 a.m. yesterday morning, he made $3 billion or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
he could just laugh at them. And then that idiot on TV talking about every day I pass by Trump Tower and I think I could take that from him. And I go, what the hell is wrong with you? You're supposed to be. That's a business that employs people and produces all kinds of revenue for your city. I can't wait to shut it down and lock it up. What the?
Yeah. Well,
Never mind. Let's not get into politics. 'Cause that's
the politics of it. This,
biggest
as a human
joke
being,
ever.
as a human being, because I'm not a big fan of Trump, as most people know, but as a human being, I look at this and I go, if it were me, I say the same thing I would say about DJI. If they get banned, NFTs would be canceled immediately. I would burn all the registration information I have from everybody that owns a drone in the United States. I would immediately erase it from my servers and go, yeah, whatever. It's the Wild West, motherfucker.
It's got nothing to do with liking Trump or not liking Trump. It's got
Right.
to do who the hell is going to do business in the city of New York
yeah,
when they've
that's-
just decided
that's
that they can
true.
arbitrarily
Well,
give you fines so great that you cannot even appeal the decision.
And
Which is what your eighth amendment in the Constitution. You can't do that. You can't just arbitrarily pick gigantic numbers that have no basis in anything. There was nobody was hurt. Nobody lost money. Actually, everybody involved with the deal made money. As they're deciding that, well, he fraudulently inflated the value of his property. That's horseshit. If I say I decide to sell my house, I want $300,000 for it. Now I know it's on Zillow, it might be $270,000. Is that a crime?
No.
Like
I said,
you get what the market was there. The bank didn't have to loan them the fucking money. They were happy with the deal.
Bill, if somebody paid you that price, would you go to jail because you inflated the price? Hell no.
That's what I just asked you. That's what I
But the
just said.
thing is inflating, though, because you get to set the price of your property. That's why I have this argument with people that say, DJI drones are too expensive or whatever. They get to set the price for their product, man, and you get to choose to buy it or not.
They were using the tax rolls as a basis of what the property Mar-a-Lago was worth for $18 million.
How is
You're
that
out of your
fraud?
fucking mind. The bathrooms in that building are $18 million. That's got nothing to do with the value of property. If that was the case, my house would be worth like $40,000. That's not how you value the property on your tax base. It's just
I see Ben Rose saying that's fraud, but man, then everybody's guilty of fraud. Everybody that's ever sold a house in the United States of America and probably worldwide is guilty of fraud because everyone has set the.
Because it's not fraud.
2 houses. I've never sold them at the tax evaluation. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
That's the definition of fraud. It's not.
No one sells their house at the tax evaluation. Even if Mar-a-Lago was honestly worth $18 million. Let's just say it was. And he got a loan for $30 million. So what? You know what I mean? The bank gets to set that. If they want to cut me a loan for my car,
none of this matters. That was their valuation. They send it to the bank, and the bank does their valuation. They work out the deal. They come to a meeting of minds. They make the loan. He pays the fucking loan back. Everybody made money.
Right.
What
called
fraud?
Negotiation.
There was no fraud there. It's horseshit.
It's silly. Yeah, I go in and I get a loan. Yeah, exactly. And they ask me how much I make a year, and I say, how about $100,000? They go, okay, sir. And then they look it up themselves, and they say I only made 87 or whatever. And then they go, well, we're going to cut your loan for $10,000, but nobody charges me with fraud.
I pay tax based on what the city says the taxable base of my property is worth. That's not fraud.
It's not fraud because the county
that's
the city
the tax structure
that number.
That's not real value. There's a different number for real value.
Well, they set that number, so it's not tax fraud either. So because people have tried to use that angle, they're saying, well, then he didn't pay enough taxes, and it's like, no, because the county or whoever sets that number.
The county exactly
that number. I don't get to set the number of what my house is worth and send the amount of money.
He didn't come up with that amount. That's what the county, and so they're satisfied with their tax income on that property, which is
the appraiser sets that number, man. And the bank does their own appraisal, and the county does their appraisal for taxes. You know what I mean?
And here's what happens: you sell your house at a much higher than what you paid for it. When the next tax appraisal, it's going to be way higher, but it's never going to meet what you sold the property for.
Right?
They can't do it. Nobody would ever buy a fucking house again.
Right. It's just crazy. It's like won't they just march into the brothels and decide that pussy isn't worth $100 a pop? You know what I mean? Who gets to set the value? The seller and the buyer. Period. Right. In every transaction since the history of the world, the seller and the buyer get to set the cost and the price. And if two people agree to the sell and the cost, if I want to pull $100 out of my pocket for a blowjob, you don't get to come around and say that it's fraud. It's ridiculous.
There's other deeper problems with all this. Every real estate transaction ever in that state or any other state is done the same way. Exactly. This is what we feel our property is worth. Here's our appraisals. Here's our legal work. This is what we got. The bank looks at it. They put their people on it. They make a deal. They work it out. There's nothing wrong with it. That's business. And they all do that. Now nobody is going to want to do business in the state of New York. And as a matter of fact, money that actually helps this country that does come from overseas they're not going to want to get involved in investing in this country anymore. One of the reasons they invest in this country is because we have a fair and just legal system to a point, way better than their own countries. So they feel confident that they're not going to get robbed by the country, by the state or government, by having their properties taken from them arbitrarily, which is what they were trying to do in the state of New York. It's horseshit. Yep. There was no crime.
Ben, here's the thing, though. If he sold the property, he'd have to pay tax on that amount. He didn't sell the property. He took out a loan against the property to finance something else. Okay.
Who said he's not paying his taxes? Who said he's not paying his taxes?
He's saying that you pay tax on the amount that you got.
You own a property?
No.
Do you own any real estate? Do you understand how that works? I pay my taxes every fucking year.
Yeah, I pay my taxes every year, and it's exactly what the tax appraiser says it is. And I'm not paying a penny more or a penny less.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Even if I could sell the property for 10 times.
And if I sell the property, then I could be liable for a capital gains tax, for capital gains tax. Exactly. Unless you reinvest it back into real estate. And those laws are in effect so that people continue to invest in real estate, so that the area grows, the country, where you live grows, and more people increase the tax rolls by coming into your. That's how that works.
You don't pay taxes on loans. If I get a loan, that's not considered income. If I get a loan to buy a car,
he wasn't
considered income.
Selling his property. He was taking a business loan out. Then he paid back with interest to the satisfaction of the bank and everyone involved. The state didn't lose any money. Nobody lost any money.
But that's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous standard that you're setting. And going forwards, everybody that's invested in New York right now are all coming out going, anyone with balls.
And really, if you want to talk about paying taxes on something you own every single year, you want to say, oh, you need to pay taxes on it every single year. Most things when you buy, you pay taxes on it once when you buy it. We pay taxes on it every fucking year, and we're not buying or selling anything. We're just living in it. Yep. So that's why you don't pay full valuation on your property. It'd be like you bought the house again every single fucking year.
Every year.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Because it's not income. If it was income, but that would be only after you sold the property.
Right.
So
capital gains. We just said that.
You wouldn't pay any taxes on a loan.
I did say that, yeah. Pretty sure I did.
Yeah. You don't pay taxes on a loan.
No,
you just don't
pay tax. Only after you sold that asset. Man. Now, here's how someone could get around that. If they sold, like Trump sold that property for X amount of dollars, and then went around and took that profit or that money and bought some more property, that's not income.
The tax we pay on our property every year is to continue to support the goods and services that are supplied to people. For example, a good portion of my taxes go to pay for schools. Do I have any kids in school? No. But I'm supporting the local schools and the local government as part of my share, and that's part of what you're paying your taxes for. Paying to water removal and whatever the city needs, they get it from the property owners. That's why once upon a time only property owners could vote, because it was their money that was supporting everything. The people that were renting, that they weren't paying to support anything. Now, I don't think that should be that way. Everybody's paying, because anybody's a potential owner of property, and everybody's a citizen. Everybody deserves the right to vote. So don't think that I support that. But that was the original. Oh, back then, the white privilege, the wealthy, they were the only ones who were allowed to vote. Well, that was the thinking, was that they're fucking paying for everything. So they should be the ones that decide a lot of what was going on. Now things have changed.
You have skin in the game. It's just like in Starship Troopers, where you had to serve to be able to vote.
Yeah.
You weren't allowed to vote unless you served. You know what I mean? And there's something to be said for that.
We're all broke to a point.
Yep.
Except Lon's fat.
I limit. It's not that. It's just that I limit my outtake. I limit what goes out. Yeah. Except for shoes, man. I just bought 4 more pairs of shoes. Hey, here you go, Art. Check out these shoes, man.
I just have a little house,
and I don't know about these.
A little house with a little wife and my little corner of the universe, and I'm very happy.
What do you think, man? I don't know.
Interesting.
Interesting.
As long as that brings you happiness.
You gotta save your money
They're
on something
Pumas.
because you can't take it with you. Yeah, I got into a Puma kick lately. I've bought a ton of Jordans, and now I've gone Pumas lately.
Uh-huh.
I haven't owned Pumas in years. I remember in high school, Pumas. When I had a pair of Pumas that I loved. I had them for they were actually quality. That was back when Adidas was a new thing. I was when I was 12, 13. Now
Yeah.
I'm almost 63, so this is 50 freaking years ago. Remember my uncle drove a truck and some Adidas fell off the back of the truck.
Oh,
And my parents, $13? Are you crazy? But they bought them. And
I remember that in those days too. When I was a kid, $15 to pay less, my dad would be mad. Be mad.
But they were bad. Those are good sneakers though. They lasted a long time. I outgrew the sneakers. You know what I mean? They didn't even look used. They were.
With
They,
his
I mean, it was a
Snowballs
totally
or
different thing.
Sambas?
We were wearing Keds and Converse and stuff like that.
Oh God.
They were
Puppies.
upscale. You know, you had to at least have that. You know what I mean? No,
Yeah.
we didn't actually care because
You know what?
It's not the shoe channel now. Here's the other pair. These are really
folks
crazy.
were so poor. I didn't get Keds. I got Ted's shoes.
Heads? Get the knockoffs?
Yeah, the cheap brand that fell apart after 2 weeks.
I like those.
You like
I'd be
these?
afraid to wear them though, man. I would destroy them in like no time flat. They'd be stained up. You
And
know?
that's why I wear Merle Motts.
Who?
Merle.
Merrells.
Yeah.
I wear Merrells. I have Merrells that I wear to work.
Oh, they're comfy. They're like moccasins, only they last fucking forever.
Yeah.
And so I only have to buy them every 2 or 3 years before the soles wear out. Yeah.
They got sold.
Johnny says I'm renting my house even when it's paid off. There's an argument for that.
Yeah.
But the nice thing about living in Florida, I bought the house really cheap during the crash. I mean, really cheap. So my tax base is so low because there's something called Save Our Homes in Florida, right? It was something they passed that they can't raise the valuation on your property more than 3% a year. So even though I'm paying 70% more than I did when I first got here, it's still so low because they can only raise it so much a year. And I bought it during the crash. I should have bought a couple more houses.
There you go. We need
Hello, Letitia. Yeah, we got another one. Yeah. He's a fraudster. He's not paying his fair share of taxes on his property. He just admitted that his property's gone up 3 times, but he's only paying 3% more in taxes.
It's the law. 3% a year. That's all they can raise it.
Get him, girl. Get him.
Yep.
Get him.
there you go.
Ugh. You know, I don't like it. You know, it doesn't matter who it was. I don't care if it was Biden. I wouldn't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that kind of action because the lawfare and the using of the weight of the federal government.
Yeah, but you know, and people say this, and then people scoff off. If it can happen to him, it can happen to you. And people laugh that off. That's an absolute fact. It can happen to you, and nobody's going to care, and you're not going to have the resources to fight it.
Yep.
Exactly. They don't understand that they're setting the precedent. You know, the whole shit with the IRS going after all these. They're supposed to be nonprofits, but they were like conservative nonprofits or whatever, and whatever.
Yeah, that was under Obama.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, you're setting the precedent because now they can. When the other team gets in power, they're going to do the same shit to you. That's why I don't like either one of these parties because they do that. The one says, "Oh my God, I can't believe that Obama's writing all these executive orders. He's circumventing the Congress and whatever." And then Trump gets into office, and they're like, "I'm so happy that he's writing all these executive orders." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but you know what? A lot of what he writes actually helps. You know, like I'll give you a great example. He's talking this horseshit again about if you don't make more than $400,000 a year, taxes aren't going to go up. That's a fucking lie. First of all, they did go up after he went into office. And there's actually a tax relief bill that was signed under Trump that's about to expire next year. Yep. Right now, my deduction from my you know, you do the one-time deduction, it's $26,000, whatever the hell it is. It makes it not even worth writing off. I don't write shit off. I just take that. Well, guess what happens in 2025? Drops back to 16,000. That's a big effing drop for lower middle and middle class people, and that's about to happen. And he's going to allow it to happen. There's been no talk about that, no talk about it at all, about extending that. And with a stroke of a pen, he if he really cared about anybody, he could extend that. But he's going to end up costing me probably another $1,000 in at least $1,500 in income tax, and just like that.
Just like that. It's like Title 42. They went down, and then the remain in Mexico. And when
he signed that bill, that tax thing, that was the first time I got a fucking tax return ever. You know, because I usually pay in because I keep my deductions to a minimum. And it's going to be gone soon, and I'm going to be paying out the ass. Thank you so much for that. And that's just one thing. There's a lot of stuff.
Right. Yeah. I just don't like it. And they talk about the deficit, and they talk about, and that's both sides. And they talk about printing money and how it's bad. When they do it, it's bad. When we do it, it's justified. And it's just, all of it just gets
all bad.
Because if you can just print your way out of, if you can just print more money, then why are you taking taxes for me at all? Just print more money and pay for the shit. Why are you taking
Well, that's their backhanded tax increase. Oh, we didn't increase taxes. No, you just diluted my money and got it that way. It's the same thing.
Yeah. It's the same thing.
Yep.
You know, but they're all bad though. I want to be very clear my position on this, because when you talk about tariffs, tariffs for whatever products that come from other countries or whatever, whether it's China or not, I don't care. At the end of the day, the consumer pays all those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the price of a Mavic 2 went up $200 or $300 overnight. Because
look what California's doing. Fast food places have to pay their people $20.
Yeah, $20.
Yeah.
42 grand a year for some kid in high school flipping. Are you out of fucking nuts? I was listening to this one business person. She was talking about her neighborhood. She owns a restaurant. She said 16 Subways, 16 of them closed up overnight.
Yep.
Closed up. In just in one area. They all just, that's it. It was probably one franchisee that owned all 16, I'm guessing, but they shut them all down. All those people are out of work. All those businesses are gone.
He packed his bags because, if you make it untenable, they will not be tenanted. They'll take their money and go somewhere else.
A Big Mac fries and a small Coke is going to be $26 in California. I mean, that's what's going to happen.
Yep.
It's insane.
Yep. It is insane.
Oh, but I got you $20 an hour. Yeah, and I lost my job. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. You didn't get me shit. I don't have a job.
A little robot.
Was it 16 wasn't high enough for what little I do? So crap. And you wonder why people can't move out of their parents' homes.
Right. It's insane. It's all insane. You're like, you shouldn't be working at McDonald's to raise your family, for God's sakes.
No, but you know what? If that's the level you're at, you know what you do? You kill yourself. You get a second job. You work. I mean, I did that. I did that for years. I had 3 kids. I worked 2 jobs, sometimes 3, sometimes a little part-time thing on the side. I did whatever I had to do. She worked. We did the best we could. Eventually, we owned a home. Eventually, she got a new car. You know, things got a little better over time.
Exactly.
And you worked your way towards that.
You build.
And was it hard? Did it suck sometimes? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You don't walk out of high school or even in high school and have a living wage. That's crap. There are jobs that don't deserve a living wage. And that's why, and you take 2, you take 3, you do whatever work you have to do. You do whatever you have to do to survive.
Yeah.
Period.
And then you improve yourself so you can make more money.
Right.
You put yourself in the position to make more money. You work 2 jobs and you go to school, or you
gain a reputation over time as a hard worker.
Yep.
You know, when you're working for a business and they know you're working a second job and raising a family like that, they see that. They notice that. People notice that, and they recognize value in a person like that, and that's how you get ahead.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I had a friend in high school that worked for Taco Bell when we were in high school. He's a regional manager for Taco Bell, making 6 figures.
There you go.
Yeah.
John, it's called improving your skills to move up the economic ladder.
Yeah, I just said that. Yeah. Yeah, you improve yourself, you get the skills, And you look at the market and you go, oh, welders are making $40 an hour. Well, you know what? I could take a welding class every night, for 6 months or whatever, 3 months, and get a certificate to be a welder and walk in a joint and make $30 an hour. You know what I mean?
You know, Lon, welding is a hot job.
But no, seriously though, or you can go to school and learn how to weave baskets underwater and pay $100,000 a fucking year. You don't have $300,000 worth of debt when you get out and cry about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got employees that request an entire week off for their birthday. It's just things have just gone to shit. Honestly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had to fire a guy last week. In the first 84 days of employment, he missed 14 days.
Oh, holy shit.
Yep, exactly. I said, keep missing then, buddy.
Well, you can tell the ones that really don't really want the job. Their parents sent them there, or whoever they were staying. Somebody sent them.
Oh no, this guy's
We just hired somebody up at the other bowling center at Vero, and then he immediately put in. We have this thing online where you put in your requests and this, that, and the schedule, and all. And he put in permanent days off: Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He was told what the job was when he interviewed, and he can work whatever you need. Oh, they all want a job until you give them one. And he actually put permanent requests off entire weekends. It's a couple other evenings during the week, and that's the schedule he wants. And that, take it or leave it. Well, guess what? Leave it. Bye. Get out. As desperate as we are for decent employees, we don't want you because you obviously don't understand what a job is. People don't understand. The job is you. We have people like, this place sucks. I hate this place. Well, you're talking about yourself. You know what? Is the business standing? Are the bills paid? Are the lights on? Is everything? Are things being fixed when they're broken? Is it exactly what this business presents itself to the customers? Then it's not the place. It's the people in it. You suck. If this place is unhappy, unfriendly, and not running well, it's you. Mm-hmm. The business doesn't run itself; it's people. Right. So I just hate that attitude. I hate that attitude. You got to care about your. I'm not saying you got to sell your soul, but you got to care about your place like it's your own place, like it's your own business. Right.
Well, I do the job I do the way I do it for me, for my self-esteem, when I look in the mirror, I'm looking at the person that I want to be, not because you think it's good or they think it's good. That stuff will come if you carry yourself in that manner. Then
I'm not saying you have to take abuse. I'm not saying you have to ruin your life. I'm not saying no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking when you're at work, you took the job. You think you're too good for the job, then you're not good enough for the job. If that's your attitude, then you're not good enough. If you're too good for the job, it should be easy. Oh, you should be really freaking good at it.
Yeah, you should be doing it in your sleep.
Oh. I work as much overtime as I could get because not only does it bring me more income, it helps with my 401k because it grows faster when I work.
You know what? And I work all kinds of overtime, and I volunteer for all kinds of overtime. And you know what I get for it?
Nothing, because you're a salary.
I'm salary.
Yeah.
I do it so the business runs. I do it so that I have a job. I do it so that the places. I shouldn't even talk about money, but they surprised me. I got a 10% raise. It was in my paycheck. They didn't even tell me.
Awesome.
Yeah, it just appeared. I saw my pay. It's like, what the fuck? Because I don't even look at it. It's automatically deposited.
Right.
So today I forget why I was looking at my account I do it the app, I was like, now 4 times a year my check is bigger because my insurance is pre-tax, comes out of my check, but it's based on 48 weeks. So there's 4 paychecks that are bigger than all the rest of them because there's no insurance taken out of it. So I thought it was that. I was like, well, no, but it's still way too high. And then I figured it out. Yeah, I got a 10% raise. How about that?
Cool.
So they appreciate me. I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for the last raise either, the one before that. So
yep.
I just show value by busting my balls.
Yep.
Not all jobs are good like that. We understand that. That's the way life is, but
right.
At least they appreciate me some.
Yeah.
It's still not enough. I should go to California and work in a McDonald's.
There you go.
There you go. Except you have to pay $4,000 a month for a fucking 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the
Hey,
problem.
it's been pretty expensive in Florida too. Hoss, you
Yeah.
know. But not me, because I bought my house when it was crashed.
There you go. But your house would be
my little house. I'm not
your
wealthy.
little house would be worth $700,000 to $800,000 in California.
I thought it'd be worth that high, but it'd probably be worth twice what it's worth here.
Yep. It would, because that's how much people need to earn just to live in California. And you know what? Colorado is getting the same way. It's
everywhere is, seriously.
Yep. Oh, I just got a notice on my front door the other day. It says, "Oh, due to the rise of drug use and homeless trespassing, we're going to have armed guards on our property." And yesterday or the day before, when I came home from work, I saw my first guard, patrolling around the property. And
What's wrong with that? At least they got arms. They're not armless guards, right? You don't hang them on the wall.
She was packing heat. Had
No, because they're
I don't know
useless.
if it was the SIG or a Glock, but she had a nice piece on there, and she was
You're talking
talking
about her piece. She's a nice piece.
Yeah, she
A
was.
SIG or a Glock. Look, you're throwing those words out there like you know the difference.
Whoa. There's a lot of drug use in Colorado.
Oh,
Shut up.
No way.
Whoa. Next you're telling me Oregon has a lot of drug use too.
yeah.
Imagine that.
Well, just for
I wonder why.
A couple months ago, I was getting ready to go to work, and there was some homeless people. I guess they were camped out in the laundry room where I was living, and so when I got to work, I emailed the management. I said, "Hey, there's some people who I don't know that are on the property." And then right after that, they say, "Yeah, we got a code 4, homeless people on property." I'm like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, you got to watch out. They could end up with squatters' rights and live in your laundry room.
Yeah, that's right. So
That's
now we
insane,
can only
too.
use the laundry room during certain hours of the day.
The way things are nowadays, you're afraid to go to work for more than 8 hours. You come home, somebody be living in your house. Not in Florida.
Yep.
No,
Well,
new
that's why I
new
set up
law that DeSantis just pushed against anti-squatter. Hey, God bless him. I'm glad he didn't keep running. Stay here.
There's no telling what'll happen if DeSantis doesn't leave Florida. You guys will get another what's his nuts. I can't remember his name now. The guy that was in before the Democrat that was running Florida. Yeah.
Jeb Bush.
No, it was
No.
Jeb Bush lost to him actually.
Charlie Crist.
Charlie
Crist, that's him.
Yeah, who tried to run for Senate twice and lost before that.
And he ran against DeSantis and got his ass handed to him.
Yep.
But yeah.
And then he ran against who's the senator down there? But he lost to that
Black guy? The black guy? I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah.
He's a black guy and it's a senator in Florida. Florida only has 2 senators. You're talking about U.S. senators.
Everybody has 2 senators. Florida.
I know. There's a black guy and there's somebody else. I can't think of the other person's name either. I'm sorry to say. I'm not that deep into Florida.
We got no black guys. Rick Scott. That's who we're talking about. Not Charlie Crist. Rick Scott and Marco Rubio.
Yep.
So we got a Cuban and a white supremacist. There we go. Let me see.
And here in Colorado, we have John Hickenlooper and John Bennett.
Yep. Couple Johns, huh?
Mm-hmm. Hickenlooper, former governor of Colorado, and Bennett, former school board member who was appointed to that position when Ken Salazar was got the AG or what was it? Oh,
I
Secretary.
was right. Chris was the former. Is the former governor of Florida. That's right. I was right. How about that?
Yeah, and he became a Democrat. Yep.
Well, he's
But,
nothing now. He doesn't even hold office.
No, he does.
Probably doesn't need to.
But Michael Bennett. Yeah, Michael Bennett. He was on the state school board, and he replaced Ken Salazar when Ken Salazar took a position in the Obama administration. He was Secretary of the Interior. Yeah. So
Me and my shoes.
he's our accidental senator who was appointed and sadly has been reelected twice so far.
Accidental senator. That's funny. He was walking down the street one day and tripped and fell into a Senate seat.
Pretty much.
He was like, ah!
What do I do now? Nothing.
Our governor told us
Nothing.
who
Wear the badge. Here's your badge. That's it.
Governor
You're a senator.
Polis, who bought every seat he ran for. He's a multimillionaire who inherited money from his parents' e-greeting card company, which he sold just before the .com bust. And then
Good thing because nobody wants those e-cards anymore.
he became he got on the state school board. And then, by the way, there's an open in CD2, which is heavily Democrat, which is Boulder, Colorado. So he bought that seat. And then he was there for, he took $30 million and turned it into $300 million while he was in Congress. How did he do that? He invested in.
No, he didn't personally invest. He's
Pfizer.
Not allowed to. Someone did that for him.
On companies that he. Wait a minute. He was on the committee on healthcare insurances. And when the Congress bid, by the way, this insurance company is going to get this project. He turned around and bought their stock. And then
hey, Art, let me break in here real quick. Did you notice how Bill mentioned his senators and it lasted about 30 seconds? Okay. I was in a contrast, I guess.
We don't have to go down his entire career, do we?
Yeah, exactly. I know when he was in high school, he ran for class president, and it's like Jesus.
All right, he's a bad man, Artie. We got it.
Man.
Yeah.
Look, don't vote. Stop voting for him.
Stop voting for him, Art. You should limp against him.
So long, Beverly. Have a good night. Sorry I yelled.
Anyway,
I went off the rail.
The head of the in Congress. Who's the head in Congress? It's Mike Johnson.
Used to be? Yeah, Mike Johnson now. Yeah.
Okay. Mike Johnson.
Hothead?
That guy lives paycheck to paycheck. Because you know why? He gets paid.
Because he spends too much money.
Salary, and he has no investments in companies that Congress I don't know, bids on.
You think that this is a positive thing to say? He sounds stupid. That this is the guy. This guy's in charge of the the Congress.
Sounds like a
you know,
sucker.
You
know who else did that?
He shouldn't be broke.
You're not making a case.
I'm not saying he needs to get wealthy off of his job, but being broke is not the best example.
Chastised because he's not like, hey, he's not making money while he's in Congress.
Yeah. You know who else did that? Was Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi Gabbard never made any money either while she was in Congress.
It was Harry S. Truman said, whoever makes money in politics
not a shit too.
is a crook.
That's a MILF right there.
Yeah. Tulsi Gabbard did the same thing. She
Smart as hell.
Sharing a house with another couple. That's how poor they were.
I mean, you ever listen to her? She's smart as shit. That woman. She's
very smart.
Yeah, she
patriotic.
Yep.
She served.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She served the country. She's patriotic.
Yep.
Like her a lot.
She was a Democrat for the right reasons. For reasons that made sense to her, whether or not you agree with them, they made sense to her. And once it no longer made sense to her, she switched parties, which is sensible. And if the Republicans start not making sense to her, she'll probably switch to being independent or libertarian.
I don't hate all Democrats just because they're Democrats. I can name a ton of Democrats that I think are smart and have a decent head on their
Manchin.
Harold Ford. You ever listen to him talk? Smart guy.
Ford. He's smart.
Oh yeah, he is.
Joe Manchin. I don't agree. I don't agree with any politician 100% of the time. I don't give a shit what they're. Who was it? Not Rudy Giuliani. Who was the mayor of New York back in the day? I almost had it.
Dinkins?
Koch.
No, Koch. He famously said, "Listen to my policies. If you agree with 60% of them, vote for me. And if you don't, then don't." You know what I'm saying? Forget about what party I represent. Forget about all that. Look at my policies. I'm a policy voter. I just agree. I had this conversation with this young kid that he has TDS so bad it's not even funny. And I was like, dude, you don't gotta like the politician. You look at their policies, and first you gotta understand what you are for. Quit voting for against things. Determine what you're for. You know what I mean? And
but we're in a and that's all great. We're in a bad place right now. We actually have news organizations that flat out say they're not going to cover specific politicians because they don't want to promote their lies. And it's so you're only going to sell one side of the narrative. That makes you part of their team. I mean, that's not reporting. Like you just said, you don't have to like what they're saying. You don't have to agree with what they're saying, but you have to report what they're saying. They do it with Trump on NBC. They flat out said they're not even going to report his speeches or report anything he said because they're not going to promote his lies. Who made you the arbiter of what's true and what's a lie and what's false? And
exactly,
you got some fucking nerve, man. And you know what? I'm sorry. Report it and then make your commentary on it because people would deserve to hear.
Or just report it.
Well, that's a reason why their numbers are so low because they're just, all they want to do is preach to the choir that they already have. Then they're never going to gain anybody else besides
echo chambers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Chris. No, but for real though, I mean, you go by policy, and if you're pro border security, for example, the choice is clear. Right. If you're pro abortion, the choice is clear. If you're pro staying out of foreign wars, the choice is clear. You know what I mean? You go by policy, and then you make your decision based on the policies of the
RFK Jr. RFK. No, anyway.
Yeah. No, but regardless,
not that I agree with him, but here's what I want to see him do. I want to see him come in second and have Biden come in dead last. That's what
and then you woke up and what happened?
Well, hey, Trump, he's an ass, but you know what? The policy that he set down, I'm down with it. I mean, look at what he did with the Middle East, with the Abraham Accords. I mean,
nobody talks about that. That was amazing what went down there. And you don't hear about it.
Well, they canceled it almost immediately. Biden and those guys wouldn't support it. So I believe it's been canceled, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
I believe the
shit.
Abraham Accords have been
Look
canceled.
what's
if I'm
going
not
on
mistaken.
right now. Look at Gaza. Look at it's
Yeah, that's
just,
the funny thing. They all talk about the conservatives like we're a bunch of war hawks and we can't wait to get into wars with people. And yet, when they're the presidents, what wars did started under
Starting the wars. They start all the
You know, they
wars.
talked about somebody. I had what's his name? David said, "Yeah, but under Trump, Russia invaded Crimea." No, he didn't. He invaded. He invaded. That was under Obama.
Obama.
That was Obama.
Yeah.
That was the red line they weren't supposed to cross, and then they
Yeah.
crossed it. And Obama said, "Well, there's another red line." You know?
Yeah. That was, no, not that red line. You got the, you get your red line.
Red line. I meant this red line.
Yeah, that
You
red
know
line.
what I mean? Yeah.
Well,
No, because it's just
Yeah.
words. They're
Well,
they're a bunch of Neville Chamberlains. It's just words. They don't. There's nothing to back it up. So you can say whatever you want, but if you're not going to actually do anything or threaten anything or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, but Trump, he's a collusion with the Russians. You know, and he's a Russian. Dude, they suffered more under Trump's presidency than anybody. You know,
It's not just that. And like I said, I was talking to this kid, and he didn't even know about the Ukrainian thing where Joe Biden literally brags about getting that prosecutor fired that was investigating Burisma, and his son was on the board. And so he didn't even know about it. I had to look up the video for him because he told me it was bullshit. And I go, no, look it up, dude.
Bragged about it, joked about it, laughed about it. I withheld $1 billion. I told them they weren't going to get their $1 billion in aid unless they got rid of this guy. Oh my God!
Oh, there's Lloyd. And I'm just
Speaking of red line,
it doesn't matter if you like somebody or not. Reality doesn't change based. And he goes, "Well, Trump said grab her by the pussy." I go, and that's what you got. I mean, dude. And Biden runs around sniffing every little.
You guys in private saying stupid shit. That's why you're not. That's right because he's a man.
That's your big thing.
Because he acted like a man for 5 minutes and said something stupid. We say a lot of stupid
how
things.
many women are pissed off at that? I mean, they're like, he's. I can't go for him. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Very little thing you got going there, but I've never met any real women that have ever said
that.
And all these men, they're going, "Oh, I can't believe he said such a thing," and I'm like,
man. I'm
like, you've never been on a construction site, you've never been on a team, you've never been in the military, you've never been in an elevator with two guys and a girl.
He's a billionaire with women throwing themselves at him left and right. He was just talking shit. I mean, he wasn't a politician, by the way. He wasn't in charge of anything besides businesses.
Whatever. These people act like they never said anything like that. They're like, okay, bud. But you got Anthony Weiner sending pictures of his private parts to 15-year-olds. You know what I mean? It just blows my mind.
Or Senator Joe Biden fighting against integration in schools because he didn't want it to turn into a jungle.
A racial jungle, but
racial jungle.
Other guys, the racist though. Yeah, it just blows my mind.
Racial jungle. Can you imagine that?
Don't forget, tomorrow is Transgender Awareness Day.
Don't bring that up again.
I'm well aware of transgenderism. Dude.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm well aware. They've done their job. It's something I never thought about ever. I'm well aware. Thank you for shedding light on this incredibly large problem because I've never even thought about it a couple, 3, 4, 5 years ago. I even knew a couple drag queens. I had a girlfriend that she was super friends with this gay guy that did drag shows or whatever. Hooray! I saw Divine in concert or whatever you want to call it in Germany. Divine in the.
You're saying it wrong. It's hooray!
Oh yeah, hooray! Right. But it's like I'm well aware. But
Lon, that was fabulous.
Let's end the show.
You know what? God bless them. They're happy. They want to do what they want to do. They want to do what they want. I don't care. I really don't care. Plenty of gay friends, but whatever.
Easter while Bill is talking, and have a great Easter. Hope you're.
Oh, you shutting me down, you prick.
Oh, Heck yeah, we've done over 3 hours.
You
here.
can
Yeah,
go.
you don't
You
usually
can
do it
just
right in
go.
the middle of
We'll
a
all talk.
conversation, but okay. Let's
Yeah.
shut down, boys and girls.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Now
Catch
it's time
y'all
to say
next
goodbye.
week.
Good night,
Have a
folks.
great show. Hey, no 3 conservative gimps tomorrow. We're celebrating the holy day and not transgender. Anyway, good night, everybody.
Yeah, on Easter Sunday they're doing that. That's beautiful.